Welcome to the show. So happy to be here. Crazy freaking week. A lot going on here in the U.S. But still, we made it to the podcast another night, and we got a great guest here today, our late Garza. Thank you so much for being here, bro. Really happy to have you, man. As you can tell, we're here for a good time, maybe a long time as well.
We're not leaving here till what? Till when?
Till the next president is elected, bro.
A couple of days, man. But how you feeling, bro? How's your day, man? How you feeling today?
No, my day was great. First of all, thanks for having me, man.
Thank you, man.
I just showed up and I'm a little scared.
Everybody says that all the time. Whenever they come for their first episode, everybody's like, dang, I'm kind of like scared. I don't know if I prepared enough. And I guess we've done it a few times already where we're just kind of like rolling with it. Yeah. I remember like whenever we started, we wouldn't know who would do like the introduction.
Who would go where or what, yeah.
Yeah, and then we decided Noe's going to do the introduction. And then Noe, sometimes he would like run out of breath when he was
doing the introduction.
We would start, he would be like, hello everybody, welcome to the podcast. Today's episode is going to...
Tap me in.
He's like, let's start again.
That happened one time, bro. For sure. I was so
that happened one
nervous.
time, but it's my favorite part whenever you run out of breath.
Yeah, man, but don't worry about it. We're just here, relax, conversation.
No, yeah, I'm good. I'm worried about that Jack Daniels and that Bucana right there. And so that's what I was worried about. But
for sure.
Turn down the gain a little bit on his voice.
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Man, my day started off a little. I forgot to put an alarm. I never do.
Damn.
I woke up, made my eggs, took them on the go, and ate, bro.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
So what do you do for a living, man?
So I'm a project manager estimator.
Okay.
So the line of work that we do is more on the heavy civil side.
Okay.
So we build bridges, all the underground, the concrete, asphalt, all that stuff.
Okay, cool. And how'd you get there?
So my dad's been working in construction forever, and he would always bring these huge set of plans. And then I know where I asked him, and he started telling me, hey, well, these guys that they tell me what to do, where to go, and whatnot. And I started doing some research. I found out that the project manager, what he does is he puts out the plans, he bids them. If they're awarded the job, they manage it. Order the material, make sure it comes within time, budget, all that good stuff.
So you really handle all like the back end work of like creating something?
Yeah, pretty much. Mm-hmm. I mean, the biggest I've handled was $16 million, and I was a little... Yeah, but we turned out good. We made 8% on that, so it was perfect.
Okay, so like as an 8% return on investment for whoever gave you that.
So
money,
when we bid a job, pretty much depending on what the job is, you're like, okay, well, I want to make a 10%, so you mark up a 10%. Okay. And whenever you're managing the job, that's when you know if you're doing good or bad. If you make 6%, then something went wrong.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Or if I had
your margin. So,
exactly.
Okay.
Like one of these jobs that I had, we lost $200,000.
What?
And that's where shit gets a little interesting, you know?
Yeah.
But, man, you just got to be on top of everything and not everybody as well.
Would you say you're like in control of like getting the contractors and getting all those deals ready?
Yeah, so we're the general. So we got to get all the subs lined out, everything else, you know, the labs, the equipment, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So we're constantly talking to a lot of people.
Really.
I was interesting enough, like probably like 2 days ago, I was listening to like a TEDx talk. I don't know if you guys know.
Yeah, of course.
And they were talking a lot about like how a lot of countries are starting to like try to build their way into becoming more like what do you call it, like carbon based neutral, as in like better for the environment or whatever. And I heard something like really interesting that I actually wrote down because I thought of you because we knew we were going to have you on, and I knew you were like a construction like manager or whatever. And one of the interesting things that I heard was that concrete is the second most used substance in the world. And the crazy thing about it is that concrete actually releases a lot of carbon, a lot of CO2. It's 8%. It contributes 8% of total global warming and everything. So then they started talking about how they in Sweden they're using this new concrete called LC3, which like reduces carbon dioxide by 40%. Is there any talk like whenever like I don't know like if you studied in college for that or anything, like did they ever talk about anything like of the environment?
That was an intense ass question.
Yeah, no, like he's like looking at me, he's like, what the fuck?
No,
I didn't know it was gonna go like that.
Whenever you started giving percentages, I was
like,
all right.
I was Googling over here while you were talking, so we're good.
No, but like my question is, I don't want to be that heavy. I'm just saying, like, good, is there any like talk about like the environment?
There's plenty of talk. We talk about especially safety all the time. But the thing that I know when it comes to concrete, it's one of the hardest substances that we have, you know. So like, a lot of our guys constantly have to go get checked, make sure, because especially when you're saw cutting, you're inhaling a whole bunch of that.
Yeah.
So it's real dangerous, you know. You have to wear your proper PPE, all that good stuff. When it comes to the whole making, I guess, the earth a little bit more green, I feel like everything's heading in that way, especially in our area, TxDOT here.
Yeah, for sure.
But man, there's so many things that they have to pass before they approve a different substance, a different type of grass, anything that's changing, you know.
Yeah.
But I think in the long run, we are getting that area.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. Yeah. I was listening
Like,
to
is
the
it like
text
trying to
on-
go more greener or be more environmental conscious?
Yeah, it all started from like even from our presidential elections and all that stuff. Since you know, like we're the only ones that like pulled out of the Paris New Green Deal or the Paris Accords or whatever, and then they went into like how the most we're like a concrete like a country, you know, like everything's built out of concrete here or whatever.
Because
And,
it's
like,
efficient, right?
Yeah, because it's efficient. And then they started talking about other countries, how they're like working towards becoming like CO2 neutral, you know, like I mean, and for instance, like Sweden, they were talking about how in the next 5 years they want to make sure like all public transport is CO2, like they cannot, and then like in the next 5 more years they want like even your personal rights to be like, hey, like no more.
Yeah,
car.
well, I just bid a job for waste management. We didn't get it, but they were completely changing their whole parking lot because they were going away from diesel and they were going to start using some kind of specific gas.
Oh really?
So those trucks no more diesel at all.
Dang, that's crazy.
I mean, it just even when they talked about, they want to ban like gas emission of cars in California by 2035 or something like that.
Yeah,
And you never know, like our grandkids can one day be like, yo, our grandparents used to really use fuel to drive around. I mean, that to us is super normal, but I mean, like, you know, a horse 100 years ago was normal. So that makes sense.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
So we'll be
I feel
driving
like
some Teslas eventually.
yeah, man. I the other day I was in the Galleria, and I saw this guy. He looked super sharp, driving a nice ass Tesla, and then the license plate said "Go Solar," and I was like, this guy's definitely making some bread, selling some solar or something for sure.
So you could say your dad, being in the construction side, he was your guidance towards the field that you're in right now.
Yes, for sure. Probably, man. Well, I mean, not necessarily him. I owe everything to, but my mom as well. But man, since I can remember, he wakes up super early and gets home super late. You know.
Yeah, especially here in Houston, there's construction. We talked about it on the last podcast. There's construction all around, man. 360 Houston is, I think, I'm not sure if it's still the largest growing city in America.
Well, it's the largest construction area, especially industry.
Industry, yeah.
Yes.
And I mean, aside from the oil field, even the commercial side, there's a lot of construction going on all over the place. And so, did you do the research before going into your field? Like before?
And it could be like a good paying job. Is that what you're saying? And like a good living, or
so?
How'd you make the decision?
Yeah, I did. I went in there. I found out because money's not everything, but it's super important, right?
Of course.
So I went out and I saw in the program the way that I went to U of H, graduated 2017.
Shout
out to my Cougs out there.
Hey.
The way it works is you take your basics. Then once you get to your basics again in your third year, you take some standard classes. Then after that, you go into the industrial world or the commercial world. So there's different kinds of project managers.
Right.
So I went into the heavy civil, which we didn't learn about, but that's what my dad did.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to follow his steps. And man, I love it. Like my dad works for the same company that I work for.
Awesome.
So man, we get to talk and it's funny, man. We talk about some things that just we shouldn't talk about, you know, but at the same time, it's something more that I have in common with him that I can just sit down
awesome,
and
man.
conversate
That's
with.
just wholesome as fuck.
You actually get to go out in the field and talk to the workers and.
Yeah, we have to we do probably monthly sites if we need to. If it's a bigger job, we probably do 2 or 3. Sometimes you have an infield project manager, which I'm at the office. But if it's a job that's probably like 15 or 16 up million, then you need somebody to actually be there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's
No, man.
honestly, construction management, bro, it's one of the highest paid degrees.
It's top 10 in the United States.
My brother-in-law, man, that guy's grinding it out. He graduated from his undergrad with like a 3.9 or something like that. and right now he's doing a MS in construction management.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's grinding it out, man. I'm sure when he gets to the other side, he's gonna be making some good gravy, and real good dude, making real good connections with people and stuff like that. So is that something kind of like somebody can take that route, maybe go MS construction route and end up somewhere good? Or
yeah, you can. Well, at least at U of H, before you graduate, you have to have a 400-hour internship, which helped us a lot. Our return was 100%. Everybody that graduated had a job already.
That's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's a good school and a good program.
Yeah.
Right? Get you educated, you learn the skill, and then get you a job.
Yeah.
What else? That's what you want out of
That's
education.
the main thing, getting a job, because there's a lot of people that go in, they just go to school, but they don't really do the research and just find themselves with student debt and no jobs.
That's the worst with student debt.
Yeah.
Were you guys affected at all by the COVID-19, like any of that stuff?
No, we got busier.
Oh, really?
Man, Westheimer, all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 9 miles. It was supposed to be a 5-month project. We did it in 1 month.
That's
it was
Galleria.
Yeah, down right in front of Galleria. Mm-hmm. All the way, all that asphalt, all that, we did that.
Nice.
Because everything was closed, so we worked 24 hours around the clock.
Damn.
That's
And
crazy. Yeah,
that's
taking
crazy.
advantage.
Just pumping workers,
Yeah.
pumping labor, get it done.
It was a big month for us.
Did you have a good margin on that one?
Yes.
Amazing.
Really big, yeah.
And so, I mean, of course, the hope is not too personal, but like let's say for you, you get nice margin, you get paid better. Is that how it works? Or
Yes. So it's different. Where I first worked at, you get a percentage of the contract, depending on how you do. Where
That's
I work
amazing,
at,
dude.
we get a bonus at the end of the year no matter what, depending on how it goes.
Fuck yeah.
So-
Like end of year December, or like you have a different fiscal year?
December, yeah.
Damn, dude.
So around
That's
the corner.
legit, man.
Yeah.
It's coming up, bro. It's coming up. You see you getting
Popping
jittery, man.
bottles next
Yeah,
month.
it's gonna be a good December, hopefully.
That's freaking awesome.
We know when
man.
to invite him to the podcast now.
Yes.
I would come
Yeah,
the
yeah.
next month.
Yeah, man. No, that's super dope, bro. And so one thing that actually I think me and Martin made comment of, man, is I can't see him, but his little brother's here as well. Well, not his little brother, Alexis is here.
Alexis.
What you call it? But y'all have like such a cool ass relationship, man. Like, because I feel like
Yeah, like I mean, just from my seeing, like
Yeah.
I know people have like their siblings and stuff, and I mean, you talk to them or whatever. But I feel like you guys are always like been together. Y'all work out together. Y'all like.
yeah, I can tell y'all love each other, man. That's like
That's
for
my
sure.
for sure.
That's real.
That's gonna be
Even-
he's my best man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
He's my
what's up.
best
That's so
man.
real, man. So, what do you feel like led to that, or because everyone has that, or I mean, can you speak on that?
Yeah, no, I could speak about Alexis all the time.
Sure.
Man, I guess it's we're different. We're very different people, but I guess it just vibes perfectly. You know, as he got older, he used to always listen to me, and now he kind of pushes me back.
bro,
You know, he's like, "Hey, I got some
I'm
facial
big
hair
too
too,
now."
baby." You know, hey, but
Ya estoy peludo, dice.
yeah, but nah. I mean, I think I mean, we're 2 years apart, and it just so happened that the person because you always want somebody to be there, a best friend, you know.
Mhm.
And I have a great group of people around me, you know. I love
For
it.
sure.
But I don't know. He's my brother, and literally my brother in my blood, and like no matter what, he's always been there for working out, for whatever, for any advice. Which he's
And your
a hard
parents-
ass on his advice. He's a hard ass on his advice.
He's a hard on his advice.
He's a real hard guy, but he's
Okay.
smart.
Okay, nice, man. And y'all's parents brought you up like that, or what?
Yeah, our parents are. I mean, all of our family is super close.
Okay.
You know, we're always. Yeah, Ida knows.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely. Growing up with them, bro, we played soccer together. They would fight. I mean, like any siblings.
Oh,
Just
really?
back and forth. And then they would be like going to the same parks because they were always together. And I guess it was, that's what got y'all so close. Maybe, I don't know. But
Yeah.
they were into the same things, I guess.
That's what's up.
Yeah, same thing, same vibe, same mindset, and
Cool, man.
Yeah.
For sure. Did you ever have to beat anybody up for him?
hell yeah.
For real? Did it happen?
Nah, I'm always the one
Hey.
that's trying to tell him, hey, relax.
I am going to tell a quick story, though.
What's up, bro?
And you're going to go into detail. Alexis broke Arley's nose when they were like, well, I want to say like 12, 13. Explain that, bro.
Oh, man.
What
I was so
happened, bro?
pissed that day.
What happened?
Anyway, okay. So
Tell us what
we're
happened.
practicing Thursday nights, I remember.
What, soccer?
Soccer,
Okay.
yeah. So, funny story. Alexis couldn't play, so he used somebody else's name to play. Yeah, he was too young. Anyways, long story short, man, we're playing in the dark.
The name of.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say any names.
Yeah.
We're playing in the dark, and I'm literally looking down. You know, when you first starting to play soccer, you're still looking down to make sure you're controlling the ball right.
Yeah.
And then, out of nowhere, somebody comes literally this way, perpendicular to me, right? And just with the back of his head hits me right here.
Yeah.
And I just start bleeding. I'm like, all right. Really nosebleed.
Did it hurt like a motherfucker? Right?
Hell yeah, it hurt, but it was cold. It was cold, so I figured, you know what? It's okay. It's just a nosebleed. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, I go out and I look in the light. Somebody goes like, you know, just covers their eyes. They see me. My nose is all crooked.
Oh, my God.
Bro. I was all scared. Man, ended up going to the hospital. They told me you can't do anything. You have to have surgery. And, yeah, now
Dude,
I have
how pissed was your mom and dad?
Oh, my mom, every time something happens to us, she thinks it's the end of the world.
Oh,
I
my
mean,
God.
I've been to the hospital probably like 8 times at this point
Okay.
in my life. Yeah, I visit the hospital a lot. But, man, it hurt a shitload. And surgery afterwards hurt a shitload, too.
Damn, man. That's fucking crazy. That's
But
awesome,
like
though.
when I was looking you up like to do some research or whatever,
Uh-huh.
stalking you through the Facebook. Now
Through the Facebook?
I see that you guys travel a lot. Like you up in Europe and all that stuff. How do you like it over there? How was it?
Man, recently, you know, I've been saving a lot. I just bought a house.
Nice.
And I
man,
figured,
congrats, bro.
Thank you. And I figured, I was like, you know what? Like, it's time to actually live a little.
Yeah.
So I told Alexis, I was like, hey, let's start traveling. Let's go. So last year, we took our first trip to Europe. We landed at Brussels, Belgium. We're there for a day. Then we went to Amsterdam for 2 days, Paris for 2 days, and back to Brussels.
Mm.
And it was a great time. It was me, Alexis, and Gio. And
yeah, I remember that. Seen that.
and we saw all kinds of things. As y'all know, the red light district probably in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Have y'all heard about that?
Yeah, how was that like, bro?
Crazy. Like how we like to say it, taquitos de ojos everywhere. You know, little taquitos. Beautiful
Okay.
girls everywhere. Great experience. Everybody over there is so free, so liberal. Exactly. Like nobody
Much
stresses
different
about.
vibe than America.
Yeah, very different. Yeah, everybody's, you know, they have your own little coffee shops, which to them that's where they sell the weed and all that stuff, and that's where they just relax. Everybody there it was just a very different atmosphere compared to like Paris. Paris was a lot faster, And if Paris was, if you're going to Paris, if you haven't been, Paris is for two, for your couple. You know, it was fun with the guys and all that stuff, but everything's more situated. Literally, like all the tables all the way down the street were for twos. But man, yeah, traveling it's become a thing now. Came back from Mexico recently and going to Montana soon too.
What made you want to go to Montana? It just seems like a beautiful place.
Yeah, it seems like a beautiful place. We saw some pictures. They have the Glacier Park there, and just go check it out. See, I mean, I'm never really been in the snow either.
Oh man.
So I'm about to go freeze my butt off.
Did y'all go out at night over there in
Amsterdam?
Yeah, over on Europe?
Yeah, we went out in Amsterdam.
How was that like?
Okay, look, yeah, it was a Sunday when we went out, and
yeah, I ain't got work tomorrow. Y'all good? Yeah.
man, let me see. Let me ask you guys. Guess what time? Okay, right here, bars close at 2, right?
Yeah.
What time do you think it's a good time to get to the bar?
If
you
it's
would say.
anything like Miami gets lit actually like at 1-2 a.m. It starts.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the way
They
it is
close
over
at
there.
6 over there.
Yeah, that's
We showed up at 11 because that's the time we go out here, right?
here.
Man.
Here in Houston.
y'all was
the bar
helping
closes
set
at
up
2
or
a.m.
what?
You got to show up around 11.
No, literally, we got there and they probably could have gave us some broom so we could help broom because they were still
Yeah.
cleaning.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I
bro.
mean? Like, man, we got there and the whole jet lag stuff was hard too. It's different, you know.
How long was the flight?
The flight was 11 hours.
Fuck.
Yeah.
11 hours.
Damn, dude, on a fucking plane seat. I think about that shit sometimes when I fly, dude. I'm like, I could not fucking be in here for fucking.
They give you 3 meals though on the way there, but they were good. I wish Alexa was like, "What's this?" I was like, "Dude, just eat it."
Just
at this
eat
point,
it, bro. You
know,
don't
eat
ask.
it. Just eat it.
that shit.
But yeah, the nightlife is different. You know, of course, the music that they
no
listen.
reggaeton.
No, we look for reggaeton.
They did play some here and there, but not
That
very.
shit gone to Spain.
So what kind
That's
of
where
music
we're
do they
going
play?
next
Like
year.
a lot of A lot of EDM, house music, or
A
what?
lot of EDM, house music. Like I said, we asked for reggaeton and they only played it a little bit, but it was more of that like that Dakiti style music now.
Okay,
you know what I
sure.
mean?
That vibe.
That vibe that you're just relaxing and enjoying yourself.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. They probably never heard that shit. You know what I'm saying? No, that's dope. And you went to Mexico too. Same time that I think I was like flying out. We had just spoke the day before, and it was like, oh shit, you're flying too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was beautiful over there.
Where'd you go to, man?
So we landed in Guadalajara because we wanted to do the whole tequila tasting. And one of my
How did
uncles.
that go?
Huh?
How did that go? Did you black out?
I didn't black out. I was just drunk for a solid 3 days
Alexis.
straight.
Damn.
Yeah. Like, man, we got to Guadalajara and then we just hung out. The best place was Sayulita. Sayulita is a beach. Real calm. 4 hours drive from Guadalajara.
You drove? You rented a car or what?
Yeah, we rented a car. So one of my uncle's best friend is from Guadalajara, so he showed us around, and I think that's the best way. When somebody knows about the place where you're going, is the best possible way to go. And then afterwards, we went to Tequila, which is where most of tequila is made. We did a tour there, and literally in every corner they had tequila.
Is that like a pueblo?
It's called Tequila Jalisco. That's what it's
Didn't know
called.
that.
Yeah. But towards the end, honestly, I love tequila. But
Dude,
I was tired of tequila at the end.
Oh, no, I don't.
Oof. Man, we went to a tasting.
Mhm.
So you know how the percentage of alcohol is how it goes. The first one was 60%. I felt like if I would have lit up I would have just threw fire at me.
Fuck,
Like,
I'm sure you could have, honestly. Damn. But I want to go out there, dude, to Guadalajara.
Guadalajara?
I think
I
it
heard
seems
it's
like beautiful,
I've heard
man.
Querétaro is really nice.
Yeah.
Did y'all go to Querétaro?
not yet. We drove by it. We drove by it before.
Yeah, y'all weren't like. I mean, it's kind of dumb, but like, yeah, there's no fear out there, like being as tourists, like driving for hours.
Man, no, that's not dumb. That's the first thing everybody asks, honestly, because we go to Mexico all the time. And I guess the way that we see it is you just got to be careful. You can't be putting yourself out there as much. But, I mean, the time that I've been there, I never saw anybody with an AK or anything along those lines, Everything was fine. But, yeah, we're not out like at 5, 6 in the morning partying, when you shouldn't. Because we were out in Tequila, and, we had a little buzz going. And we asked,
stay at a hotel?
No, we stayed at Airbnbs the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then we asked, hey, well, where's the after party? They were like, well, it's over there, but we don't really recommend you going. So I was like, okay.
So
I'm
that's
going.
how you know.
I was like, I'm going back to sleep. I'm going to go home
fuck
and sleep.
that.
But
Fuck that.
Nothing good happens after 2 a.m.
Yeah, the first story I think we told that when we were at the club, you said it.
Oh,
Remember you
nothing
told
good
that
happens
story?
after 2 a.m.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
It's-
girl
I
was
mean,
like, "Es la migra."
Everybody knows, bro. If it's 2 a.m., you're feeling good at the club, go home.
Go home, man. Go get
Don't
some
go to
tacos.
after hours. Don't go to Spire. Go home.
what was that place called that they closed down? Palmas?
Don't go to Palmas. Go home.
Where's that place at?
Palmas.
It was next to Rieles. Yeah. Next to Rieles.
What, it used to go down or what?
I never liked it. I don't think
They had, they kept playing Hispanic music,
everybody's just drunk, bro.
Yeah.
There's always fights.
At that point,
Yeah,
you're
solid.
just
Go home.
you're not looking for
It's
anything.
not a good vibe.
Yeah.
No.
If you look, with all due respect, at that point, if you did not get anybody back, you need to go home.
You need to go home.
Yeah.
It's time.
It's just
It
time.
ain't
Why
worth it, bro.
save your money, go home.
Go
Yeah.
home. Fuck. Hell
And
no.
I feel like that's where you waste the most money after hours. You're like, oh, $400 for a bottle? Give me 2.
Damn.
Fuck, man. Hell
Literally.
no.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, what was the most you ever spent at the club?
At the club, $1,400.
1,400?
Yeah, I spent
Vegas
$1,300.
or in Houston?
Houston is expensive, bro. If you go to the like,
Well, yeah. I understand that.
yeah,
But
it was 5 bottles, I think.
about $5. Like you spent 1,400?
I spent $700 out of pocket, and the rest of my boys pitched in 7 bills.
Damn. Was it your birthday?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, you had a good birthday.
Yeah. If it's
But-
for you, yeah, then that makes
yeah.
sense.
Those are the best times.
It was a good time.
For sure.
Free champagne bottle. Free champagne bottle.
Oh yeah.
What happened
I
to
don't
that
wanna
story?
get into
The way
It wasn't free or what?
No, it's a different story. It's for another time.
For another time, for sure, man.
Outside the
No,
podcast.
I mean you'll end up it's just simple. You go pay $200 for a bottle that costs you $30-$40. You know what I mean? That's
Oh man,
It's crazy, bro.
fuck that.
but for a birthday or for a special occasion,
Yeah.
I think it's fine. You know.
Yeah, for sure. I like Houston, man. I like the day drinking in Houston. I think it has a pretty good
It's
day
dangerous,
drinking
bro.
scene.
Like on a Sunday
Yeah.
kind
On
of
Sunday, I had like a spontaneous Sunday fun day, man. Just
Oh, yeah?
Sunday was well deserved. It was well needed, and I would say deserved too.
I think we went out. Was it Cinco de Mayo like 3 years ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Trashed or what?
I mean, overall, we ended up at Clay Houston, and we thought it was fucking lit, bro. It was a group of like maybe like 10, 15, 20 of us. But
Pre-COVID.
I mean, that's enough people to be lit. Like that's all you really need.
No.
Like
Okay, so looking back at the videos, we thought Clay was fucking lit, and it was around 8 or 9 o'clock.
so it was late.
But we thought at the time it was lit, but looking back, we were the only ones at Clay.
Yeah.
we were the only ones on on the dance floor, but because nobody really shows up till like after midnight.
Yeah.
And we're out there like already drunk at 8.
Man, but at this point, you probably know like the people you can have 2 or 10 as long as they have a good vibe. That's all. that
Yeah,
matters,
that's all you
man.
need, man.
The right music and the
And
right
good
people,
vibes.
bro.
Man, right here, man, we can have the best night of our lives
yeah,
right
for
here.
sure.
And we got plenty
Yeah,
alcohol
man.
for it too.
We got plenty.
We have plenty, honestly.
Plenty.
But nah, man, good. But what about you, Martin? What's the most you spent on the club, bro?
Dude, well, I mean, I went to Vegas.
Vegas is expensive.
Yeah, dude, it was funny because like you get in, like they let you in for free at the clubs or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I went over there. I was like, "Can I get a Jack and Coke?"
How much they
And I
charge?
was like, "All right, cool." Fucking gave it to me, and they're like $32, dude.
Oh
Dude,
my
they
I
really
was like,
taxed.
"God damn." But it was like I think one of those DJ was playing like Diplo or thing.
Dude,
Oh.
I went to go see. No, not Diplo.
No, not Diplo. It was
I went to go see Don Diablo.
no. What was his name? Damn, I can't remember his name. I know freaking Garza is gonna be like.
He's gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, he's gonna be disappointed for sure, dude. Dude, I can't remember. his
Shout out
name.
to Cardenas, eh?
Yeah.
Badass.
Dude, we're gonna go to Vegas for your wedding or what?
I don't know. It's expensive.
Ask me after the
No,
podcast. That-
What
Be-
is our
best place to go right now is probably Cancun or Tulum, man. You go spend
Bro, we're DACA, bro. We can't go. Bro.
Oof.
Yeah,
Hey.
come on,
Why?
man.
Galveston.
What up?
That shit.
And they probably know what I'm talking about. In Miami, me and my wife saw Yoli Randy,
Yeah.
and tickets were like $70 each. They weren't even tickets 70
70.
Just to get in.
just to get in.
Yeah.
To what?
To
To-
the
to watch
bar,
him.
to the club.
Wait, how much?
It was like
Damn.
$70.
Damn.
Nah, I'm good on that, G.
We showed up. We were like, "Hey, what's up?" And then they're like, "You have tickets?" And we're like, "No." We were like, "Oh, it's gonna be $70." And usually for man, it's like okay, 70 for the girls. It's 35. Or like
Yeah.
at least that's how it is here in Houston. And whether it's just
It was
like nah,
fancy. You want to get in at
70.
70.
Escapade, baby.
70 each.
Damn, man, that's crazy.
I
No,
was like, "Oh
yeah.
shit."
When I went to Vegas, I ordered like two shots and 2 drinks. They were like, it's gonna be $84.90. Fuck.
Better been the best drinks of your life.
I got a story about that at Lumen.
Uh-huh.
I show up. I'm with the boys. I'm like, "Don't worry, I got you. Let's get 4 shots." I'm like, "Can I get some Don Julio?" Bartender is like, "We don't have any right now." I'm like, "Give me something else." It's like, "We got this, 1942, this is this," and I'm like, "Give me 1942, 4 shots." He goes, "You sure?" I'm like, "Why not?"
Damn. Big baller.
He pulls up the fancy cups, pulls it up in the little computer. He goes, "It's gonna be $199." I'm like,
One.
99? No, 199. I'm like, oh shit, nah, bro, just give me something. Give me 4 beers.
Oh,
200
man.
bucks?
So it was $50 a shot.
$200 or 4 shots, bro.
Oh no,
Where?
sir.
At Lumen.
Lumen.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, sir.
Well,
Negative.
Oh no, just give me 4 beers.
The bottle at Specs is like 120, so
The bottle, yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
4 shots, $200, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, give me
That's a
some.
lot.
Yeah,
Give me
man.
4 Dos Equis.
You gonna have some 1942 for your wedding?
I don't know.
I'm gonna get you
Are
one.
you gonna get me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'll get you some.
Well, I'll get another
you some
one.
for sure.
There'll be 2
Come
bottles
on.
for sure.
Yeah, I'll get you some for
I'm
sure.
gonna get Bucanas and beer.
Nah, bro, your wedding's gonna be good, bro. Promise.
Yeah,
I got you, bro.
You excited
sure.
about that?
I am, bro. I really am.
Yeah.
No, you should be excited. Hell yeah.
It's expensive. It can't get expensive, but I'm really excited. especially because of the family from Mexico coming over.
Fuck yeah.
My parents getting to see them. Just overall, the family getting together.
How's that whole COVID stuff? They're restricting people.
We Mexican. We don't beat that shit out with some Vicks. Oh, we needed some Vicks and that's
the
it.
mal de ojo.
Vicks.
For the
Con el huevo, con el huevo.
Hey, grab a little sip of Vicks as you come in and clean your hands. You'll be fine the rest of the night. You know?
Rub it
That's
on your
good.
chest.
Put it in your chest. Everyone just come in with your chest out. We're gonna have all the grandmas lined up right here, and then we're gonna have another station with all the grandmas.
Oh, we talked about this.
Con el huevo, con el huevo.
Con el huevo.
Yeah.
No ojo, no ojo.
No, man, but fuck yeah, bro. Be excited about your wedding, bro.
Yeah.
I'm excited about your wedding. It's just cool as fuck.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Mhm.
Take a deep breath and enjoy the moment.
Hell
For
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I had a coworker who just got married last week, last Friday, and then today in the team meeting, we were like, Daniel, congrats, man. 1 week married. Still together, man. Hell yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, I know.
Damn.
That's cool, man. Marriage is cool, man. Marriage is cool. Yeah, I feel like marriage would one day just be like played out. I mean, in a way, society's going that way. Would you not say so? You know, like monogamy. Is it monogamy? No, polygamy. Is more and more uncommon. Just being with different people. What do you feel about that?
Man, I have a old school mindset.
Yeah.
I guess that's how I was raised, and man, I'm single right now. But the moment I get married, I
Ladies,
I am single, ladies. But the moment I get married, man, I plan on being there through everything, man.
100%, man.
No matter what. You know,
I guess what like Noe, I feel like what he's trying to say is maybe like obviously us, we're still in that generation where like we're kind of like,
Especially
you could say old, you
Mexicans,
could say
stuff
old
like
school,
that.
and then especially also where we live, right? We live like in Texas, kind of conservative. But I mean, like you start thinking about
Like
how,
as a whole.
As a whole.
Yeah.
You start thinking about how like now.
I mean, even right now, I think the percentage for divorce is 70%. It went up from 50 to 70%.
That's crazy.
Not just that, bro, but also like you know how like OnlyFans, every girl's trying to get like an OnlyFans.
That's not.
Well, I mean, well, hold on. I'm trying to say like as in, like,
It's for foot pics, bro. It's for foot pics.
no, but I'm trying to say like
What's
like
OnlyFans?
more girls used to be more conservative as well. Like I feel
Yeah.
like and then like you see all these people in LA or whatever, everybody's trying to like start an OnlyFans or do something, like try to be more. Where nudity isn't as bad as it used to. Because you remember, like, before we were kids, like, they would be like, hey, cover your eyes whenever they kiss. Right?
Yeah.
And then
Well,
would watch
damn,
TV.
not that more than goddamn.
Huh?
Bro.
Yeah. I'm not.
Not whenever they
I don't
kiss.
know. I'm not with you
No.
on that one, bro. I'm really not with you on that one because
Love it.
you go
Why
to
not?
you go to social media and you are gonna see those people, obviously the famous people who do have, let's say, OnlyFans,
Mhm.
but you also gotta go to the normal side, and like you said, all of LA. No, not all of LA has that mentality. We can't generalize everybody. These,
But,
like we say,
Well,
What'd
you
you
wouldn't
say?
say it's more prevalent now?
oh yeah, no, but definitely like you said, because we're paying attention to the people that are doing not the wrong, but you said people that are OnlyFans. How many out of 100%, only about 1% of the girls, or less than 1% of the girls have OnlyFans, right?
Okay.
probably, yeah.
So, okay.
So we're paying attention to really what's not the majority. We're only paying attention to the bad instead of the good.
I guess I came off wrong on saying like
But
all
yeah,
of the
yeah.
girls. I think what I'm trying to say is that new websites like OnlyFans are starting to pop up now.
Mm-hmm.
As in before, like it wasn't like really like what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say like more stuff is coming up where people can make money by selling their nudes or being or like being models on Instagram. They see all that stuff. It's like really popular. Like
More
girls showing
common
their-
now.
And,
yeah.
I mean,
More
I
common.
see where Martin's going with that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say.
and-
Everybody.
Yeah. I mean, that's where I agree with you. But I see what you're saying, and I agree with that. Of course, not trying to generalize every girl because that's definitely not the
yeah,
case.
no,
But
obviously.
but yeah, man. I mean, just think about it. There's just so many more outlets that are just normalized. When you see this different, you scroll on Instagram, you scroll long enough that even like now what Instagram does, like it puts things that are not
Suggests,
even like you don't even follow, right?
Yeah.
It'll show you like girl in a swimsuit or something like that. But it just makes it easier for like them to access you.
Mm-hmm.
The way the system works, it benefits them. They just want like Social Dilemma.
Yes.
Did you hear the podcast? The guy that went on Joe.
Yep. Oh yeah, I heard him.
And so what they're really competing is just your attention. So it's like, it incentivizes them, because it gives them 2 million followers. Now for every post they make $10,000. You know, so it's easy, quick money. They just have to continue to look good, post stuff, and kind of hold an image, right?
Yeah.
And then all these guys who just get like this rush, and then they click on the photo, they go to the sponsor, or you know what I'm saying? It's a fucking
you
business,
watch
it's a
that,
system.
and then it goes from there.
Yeah. So
I mean, I've said it before. Social media is not real life.
it's not real life, but it's
But life's centered around it right now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And
also,
it's not real life.
and also, like, I guess I'm seeing it different because, like, I do photography, right? I do portraits,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of the girls that I take photos of, right? Like, I'm not taking no nude photos of anybody, but a lot of those girls are starting to, like, you start seeing their links pop up now, like their OnlyFans and stuff like that. So that's what I was
just
saying.
more
Like,
normalized, you know.
almost
more
every girl
normalized.
like that I've been
more
shooting
normalized.
with, like,
Okay,
I
I
mean-
mean, different perspective, most definitely.
I have a different perspective
Yeah.
than what you would have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
because
mean,
you've seen it just more and more often.
Yeah, more
People
and
who
more
you work
often.
for,
Yeah.
who maybe you never expected that would have
Yeah,
happened.
exactly. Like you
Now
see some
it.
girls and you're like, what the freak? Like she has an
Yeah.
OnlyFans. Obviously, you wouldn't know what they're showing. They might not be showing anything, but again, they might
They
be
still
showing
have-
something and paying, and people are paying for that.
And the people paying for it is us, man.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I at the same time, I don't think it's. I mean, I have two girls, and of course, I'll take the heat for saying this. I wouldn't want them to do that. Of course, I wouldn't. But it's just maybe one day, it just times are changing. It's gonna be like, oh, like why is that even a big deal? I mean, you've gone to Europe, red light district,
yeah,
different vibe, right?
crazy.
Is that a big deal to them?
Yes, I mean,
Well, like it's not in a way. Or
no,
or
you know,
it's-
everything's super liberal.
Super chill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe one day that's just shit's going over here.
I mean, even now, like Iowa just became not Iowa, was it? Oregon just became the first state to make all drugs legal.
all drugs.
All drugs
mushrooms.
legal. You can have crack, cocaine, whatever, dude. All drugs legal.
We gotta look that up, bro. We're gonna
You
get
can look
fact
it
checked.
up. You can look it up.
I mean,
I'm not saying
serious.
you're wrong, but I feel like if we're gonna say that,
the
that's-
only positive
I'll look
side I
up
would
on my
say
phone.
is just taxing it. I guess.
No, yeah, there has to be some money made behind it for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. I mean,
the
that's the only
for the state itself.
reason I would think they would do that.
But I mean,
Yep.
I guess going back to what Noe asked, which I feel like we all went on a tangent there.
Yeah. Back to the like.
I don't remember.
I don't even know what was my first question.
No,
The
well,
first question was.
yeah, well, I just think that
Well,
divorce.
Well, I found so.
Go
I
for it,
think
go
they
for it.
criminalized, which is different than legalized.
Decriminalized. Yeah.
So the criminalized, that means it's probably just like, I mean, I'm not sure what their policy
What
was,
does
but
it
they
say?
probably didn't have like a 3-strike rule, or like they just makes it people are not gonna go to fucking jail for 20 years.
You
for
won't
like
serve
a,
as bad,
a gram of crack or something.
What does it
But
say?
it's not legalized.
Okay.
Mhm.
Did you hear
But-
that on Joe Rogan?
No.
Okay.
I was watching on the
different
election.
podcast.
They were showing like what drugs have been. Well, I guess they criminalized. Like a lot of states that legalized weed
Yeah, but
or
it says
whatever.
Oregon leads the way into criminalizing hard drugs.
Yeah, see.
So yeah, hard drugs. I mean, yeah, halfway there. But
I
what
don't
were you
know
saying, bro?
No, I was just saying that I feel like as time, not our generation, but maybe our kids and our kids' kids, time, you know, as we've seen it now at least, which I feel like this is what you asked, divorce is going to be a lot more common, a lot easier to go in and out. And I mean, that's what I feel like that's where we are now. At least, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, shit.
I mean,
Yeah, I would agree. So, honestly, I 100% agree. So, because think about this, like, from the perspective, me and my wife, I love her. She's everything to me. But we even had the discussion that, like, if it would ever something happen, we wouldn't allow ourselves to become toxic for our children. We would make the choice to split up, you know. And we've had that civil. I mean, we just don't think it's ever gonna happen. But we know we're not gonna like destroy our children mentally, like, you know, emotionally and shit like that. So, at the end of the day, to your point, yes, because I mean, more and more people are getting smarter. I guess honestly smarter, because why the fuck would you want your kid to be traumatized and shit?
yeah.
So it's gonna be like, let's not argue. We'll go our separate ways. We'll do this. So overall, on the whole, I think it's just continuing to go and go up.
Yeah, before everybody was the girl has to do this, the girl has to do that, and now it's more of a even roles.
Yeah.
So we're getting into a world where we're trying to find out what's the right perspective to take, who is right, who's wrong, and it's hard, you know.
Oh, go ahead.
Especially with our culture, we know a lot of people that get married young.
Yes.
If they were to ask you, are you the same person that you were when you were 18?
Fuck no.
Fuck no, exactly. Are you?
No.
Definitely no.
Not the person I
So
was last year.
people that got married at a young age are probably most likely to get divorced in their late 20s, early 30s.
I mean, you see that, but we can't
Because people
generalize at the same
change.
time.
And it's not a bad thing, bro. It's just people change.
It's
Yeah.
life.
It's life. It's part of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody who I would like if they were like from the ages of 18, 21. I mean your frontal cortex, what's it called? It's truly not developed till you're like 24, which is like the critical thinking part of your brain and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably not the best time to make the decision of who you want to be with the rest of your life. But I mean, it's just different for everyone too. You know,
Yeah,
it's different for everyone. 100%. But to your point of like same roles, man. That's why when people be like, "Oh, you got kids?" Yes. Oh, 2 girls. Oh wow, you're gonna try to boy. And it's like, no. And they're like, you sure? You everyone, I hear this all the time. You sure you don't want a boy? I'm like, no, like I'm good. Reason why, I mean, is that's where the world is going, bro. Like, girls coming to a level playing field, at least as long as the U.S. stays the same. It's like no fucking big war or something, right? But everything's gonna stay the same. Women and men are gonna be more and more equal, and I think like, that's it's all good. It's not like my kids are gonna be treated bad or they're gonna go fucking just listen to some guy.
Just, I guess the values that you raise them with.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
raise them to be strong, man. That's it.
Your point.
For sure.
Yeah, there's plenty of ways to be successful, in a relationship.
Where's the beer? Hey.
Beer time. Beer me up.
They'll say, no, you know what, dude? Let me get one of Martin's first, for sure. Appreciate it.
I'll take whatever's over there.
Pass me one too.
Here you go.
Cheers, baby.
Okay, guys, we're here for a while. We ready. Here you go. No, that's it. That's it. That's good.
That's it.
Okay.
So, what were you saying?
Damn it. I totally lost my train of thought there, honestly.
No worries, man.
Don't
What do you think about the fucking election going on?
Oh, man. It's tough.
Yeah.
I feel like Trump is acting childish.
Trump.
Nothing new, nothing new,
dude,
right?
Nothing new. Yeah.
I mean, it's more than that to me, but
it's more than that to me too. Like I feel like that's like super dangerous what he's doing, saying like the votes are like being that's a fraud, that he's getting everything rigged against them, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like by him saying that and not just accepting defeat, I feel like he's feeding into that like he's feeding his followers, because like that's still half of the country, right? That have voted for him. He's feeding them that the Democrats are rigging it, that they're faking it, that he deserves to win. That I mean, he came into the new. He did a press conference last night, basically calling everything's rigged.
I saw
fake.
clips of that. I didn't see the whole thing.
And the fact that nobody's like fact checking him, dude, that's so crazy for him to be talking like that.
It's so crazy. He's just radicalizing people, man. Oh, yeah, dude.
That's the main problem. People that radicals.
I mean,
either way, on either side, radical.
That's how Adolf Hitler came to power. He started with first like saying not criminalizing, but like damning his opponents, right? Saying like why are they gonna vote him? Those are they're corrupt, they're illegal, or whatever. And then he went to making sure that saying that the system that was there was rigged against him, and they wanted him to lose. And then when elections came, he started saying that the elections were fake, that those elections were not real.
Oh man, that's crazy.
And and like, I'm not saying he's the next Hitler, but I'm saying like if the news or the
but
people.
Do you ever feel like he's the closest thing to Adolf Hitler since Adolf Hitler?
No,
well, not really like as an evil, but the way he just gets people going, the way he gets people to follow behind him. Because I have to give it to him. His followers are just like die fucking
loyal.
hard Trump.
Really loyal.
That's what I mean by. I'm not saying he's out here trying to kill people or nothing like that. But honestly, I was talking to one of my really good friends, and we were like, I gotta hand it to Trump, man. He is the best salesman I've probably ever seen in my life. This guy can like sell water to an ocean. Like he gets all these people going. He like stands behind his lies, and he's just like, it's fucking fake.
The main thing, it happens in sports all the time. So when you lose, you gotta find somebody to blame. It happens in sports all the time. Oh, the fucking ref. Fuck, man. Even though you lost 42-7, the fucking ref, bro.
I'm not gonna say that.
It happened, and
that's not me.
But people overall, it happened in Germany. They lost World War One, and Hitler came in, and they needed someone to blame, and he was like, "Oh, they're raising the economy back up." But they needed someone to blame for their loss.
I want to read that one book that goes into like his rise of power. Yeah. I think Lex Friedman talking about it. and it's about how like the Hitler raised power in like the late 20s, 30s, and so and because I think he like turned around Germany.
Yeah, he erased the economy 100%.
I mean, what did
He
Trump do?
turned around Germany.
I mean, do you realize that? I mean, you probably know this, especially when you work in industrial, dude. Last year, bro, the economy was like, let's go. Oh, that's you good?
Yeah, that's my
Okay, you good?
Yeah.
No, yeah. But the economy was just like booming, booming, booming. So it's like, you know, it's similar. I mean, I don't know. There's correlation to it. It's just crazy. We're gonna see what the fuck happens. Have you been keeping up with it, man?
Yes. No. Trump, by far, one of the smartest businessmen when it comes to our industry and the way that we have, you know, gone up is perfect. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the flip side, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure most everybody can agree to, is just the way that he perceives himself, the way he speaks, the way that, I don't know, I guess he tries to be funny half of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, I don't
At the same time, Biden, you know,
I mean, really, that's the other option. It's
Yeah.
like, really?
yeah, I see him talk. I'm not the best public speaker, but I think he's going to fall asleep half of the time when he's talking, you know.
That's my main
I think Kamala. That's why probably Kamala Harris is there, young, vibrant, ready to go. You know, spicy. You could say.
Yeah.
But I mean, I listened to this podcast about like something she did, and this wasn't like a right wing podcast. This was
Just straight
down the middle.
Yeah.
Just talking about it. It wasn't even about her. It just got brought up about. It was about like people who go to like life in jail or death row, and how sometimes there's evidence that it was false. And she was the DA, district attorney, and then the highest position I forgot for something in California, and there was proof that she hid evidence to like win the case, send some people to jail for a very long time. So that's why she got attacked real hard. I think in the primaries by Tulsi Gabbard, and I think she dropped out of the election race for president after that. But of course, Joe Biden got her to be the VP. But we'll see what happens. I mean, she's been very back and forth on her policy. There's a track record of her sending people to jail for marijuana, and now she's for legalizing marijuana. So, I mean, you never know. There's this I haven't met him personally, but his name is Tony, and I want to have him on the podcast, and we will. And he put on his Instagram, buy these certain stocks, you know, which were related to marijuana, the marijuana industry. He put that 3 days ago, and boom, they shot up. Like, I mean, that's the next big wave. You know, I mean, things are going blue.
Yep.
I mean, like, you know,
Major cities. Most of your major cities are blue.
Yeah,
most major cities is blue. It's just a matter of time before marijuana is fully legalized. I feel in the U.S. I think it's dumb for it to be illegal. But I mean, when you look back at the history of it, why it was illegal, it was a lot to do with like racism, and
that's what Lawrence was talking about.
Exactly.
On the first podcast.
I have a question. Let's see. What do you guys think about the electoral college votes? Do you think it's right?
I think we're the only country that does that, because I feel like everybody in Europe and all of those countries, they go by
Popular
population,
vote.
popular vote. Yeah, the popular vote.
Yeah, I mean, do you know that Hillary won the popular vote in 2016?
Yeah.
Won huh?
By 3 million, I think it was.
Yeah, but some good amount. But the electoral college voted Trump
and
in.
it's interesting you say
Michigan,
that.
Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania.
It's interesting you say that because in that election, when Donald Trump beat Hillary by the electoral votes and not by the popular vote, Donald Trump was saying that the elections were still rigged, that they rigged it against him, that he should have won the population, and that there was always voter fraud, and that voter fraud is the one thing that he hates. And he's been prepping this whole thing since the day he got started. He got in there.
Did you see that?
He's a smart man. To call, when people call him a dumbass, this guy's not a dumbass.
He
speaks
the
like a
election
dumbass,
he
but he's
won.
not.
There's
He was
different
calling-
types
He
of
says
dumbass.
dumbass shit,
Yeah.
but he's not a dumbass.
He's a smart dumbass.
Yeah, he's a smart dumbass.
Yeah, me too.
And
Sometimes.
I know that sounds so weird, but he knows what he's doing.
I just don't like that he's up in the TV and the press and everything,
Yeah.
like ranting on, like giving out big rants without anybody fact checking him, like right there, like all of the I already knew
He's a performer, bro.
yeah, I mean that's what he's done all his life, and he's never been used to losing. I mean, whenever I think he was like nominated for some Emmys.
Yes.
Like, for his show.
Yeah.
And
for the
he said that the Emmys were rigged against him. They rigged it against him, and he should. He said it in his whenever he was.
He called him out. Hillary called him out.
When Hillary Clinton called him out, he said he's always done that. He whenever the Emmys he said that the Emmys were rigged against him, and then he goes, "Yeah, I still should have won." We're like, what? This dude is like, dude, he's been prepping.
Oh my
for
god!
this.
I remember watching the debate between him and Hillary 4 years ago, and this guy didn't give a fuck. Like I think like everyone who like studied politics, they just weren't fucking ready for this shit. Like they gotta start bringing in theater majors in for this shit. Like, cause man, this guy, honestly, really, when you think about it, moving forward, elections are gonna be different. Like I think he broke the wave. I mean, no matter what, people are always gonna remember Trump. To be honest with you, just how we remember, like
for sure,
like non-politician comes in or whatever. And there's going to be a lot more different strategics to winning an election. But I feel that I was hearing this on CNN, which of course is more right wing, left wing or Democrat. And I agree with their statement. I feel like the Democrats had a better strategy. They've been pitching vote.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure your vote counts. You hear it, and everything you know, and in the way you. Okay, let me ask y'all this question. When y'all see on social media and say, make sure you go vote, your vote counts, what do you think they're trying to say? Vote for who?
Yeah.
Democrat.
Exactly. And I mean, however you feel about it, it doesn't matter. Change the fact that we know that's the message. So like, that's a good strategy behind it. Is my point.
I would say the people that don't vote, if they do go vote, they'll vote Democrat because it's most of the young people. Or the people that are just not into politics.
They're doing it because it's a new movement. They really don't study. Yeah.
Do you guys think he's gonna transfer power peacefully, or do you think he's gonna just try to hold?
Based off what he said, no. I mean, he has no option. What is it? January 12th or 10th? At 12, it switches over no matter what.
Congress has the power.
Yes.
To.
But I mean, he does have a lot of his Republican.
No, but that would just be flat out unconstitutional. Yeah. They make an oath to uphold the Constitution. I mean,
yeah.
Well,
unless like something crazy, that I feel like that would just be right off left field. That would happen. But I see where you're going though.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know about you guys, but I feel like it's a little scary watching him just like go on and rant about like how everything's being cheated against him and like nobody fact checking him and just because I mean you see it on Twitter. I don't know if you guys. I've been going to his Twitter just to check it out or whatever. All of his posts are like blocked because they're all like he's saying he won and all this stuff, and Twitter's just like blocking every single one of them.
Because those are lies, bro.
Exactly, because they're lies. But his base takes it as. Yeah. They're rigging it against him.
No, I feel you, bro. And sometimes I've seen people on Instagram because that's the only social media I have now, really. And they like some people will be like, I know you're a smart person. Like, why are you fucking sharing this? Like, this is a fucking lie.
Also, I've noticed that a lot of people believe that Donald Trump is the most Christian president they've ever had. When this guy is divisive. He's instituted a lot of laws
because those are their beliefs. They claim themselves as Christians, but those are really their beliefs. They claim themselves as Christians, but they're against the LGBT community. They're against immigrants. They're against so many things.
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah. But they claim themselves as Christians. Yeah, it's just radicals, bro. Overall radicals. It doesn't matter what way they view things. It's just wrong. Anyway, yeah.
Regardless, get ready for a good show coming up. Once you get the actual winner, whether it's Republican, Democrat, you're gonna see protests. If Trump loses, it's gonna be worse to me because you know how big his mouth is, and he's the commander in chief. Mm-hmm. Think about the tweets. Yeah. Think about the comments that he's gonna make.
How do y'all feel about the kids of immigrants that are now, we're going back, oil field, and they're all voting Republican, and they're all sharing all the soap, and you know who I'm talking about because you have the same friends that I do.
God,
yeah.
On Facebook, Trump.
Look. Let me say something on that. After Martin, go.
Oh shit! No, I was gonna say.
That's how I did that.
No, I see. I was thinking of something else, but then whenever y'all went into that, I started like trying to switch my like. Okay, they're going into this conversation.
Switch.
But I mean,
Latinos for Trump, basically. Let's put it as.
well, I mean, not even Latinos. I mean, for the oil field people, because Donald Trump is for oil field and all of that stuff. So what I'm thinking is because. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Because when I was listening to that TED talk or whatever, they were saying that the United States during this time, during this week, they pulled out of the Paris Accords, which is also like another thing for making a better, greener Earth or whatever. I feel like, I mean, that's what they're called conservatives because they care only about themselves, right? I mean,
not so much themselves, man.
No.
That is completely
they care about
religion. In
No,
conservative ways. I mean,
conservative ways, isn't it?
I was
Caring
gonna say
about
by yourself. I feel like conservatives, you mostly care about you and your family. You
well, yeah,
be left
that's
alone.
by yourself.
But look, as Mexicans, face this, guys. We're naturally conservative.
yeah, for sure.
Like, I mean, do you
100%.
not believe in you believe in God, family, and church? Like,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying. You don't want the
100%.
government to fuck with you.
No.
Exactly. Do you want to pay a lot of taxes?
Hell no.
You're conservative.
But
No, I'm not saying. Well, no,
not
okay,
necessarily. Yeah, I'm gonna go
no. But
against
you
it.
can be conservative, and I'm not saying you're Republican or Trump supporter. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying,
Okay.
like your values, right?
Correct.
Naturally
Correct.
conservative, but doesn't mean you're gonna support this man. Because I don't support this man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I'm there with you. The reason why I say we cannot judge these oil field workers that might say I'm gonna vote for Trump, blah, blah, unless they're not. I mean, they're trying to be ignorant or whatever, trying to make a joke about it. That's them. But bro, that is how they make money to feed their families, bro.
No, yeah.
And
100%.
and like you know what I'm saying. So they know this is better for them.
Okay.
At the end of the day, when you're a father, number one over any fucking thing is
It's
your
your family.
fucking family.
Bring
bro.
the bread home. Yes.
Bring the bread home. Make sure
Yes.
you can put a roof on the head. You can feed your kids and your wife, and that's what number one over everything matters. So if you know that you have maintained this life now because you've been in the oil fields busting your ass 94 hours a week, and then that shit's about to stop. I mean, what are you gonna vote for?
Yeah.
You're gonna vote for the Sleepy Joe, right? Or you're gonna be like, am I gonna take care of my kids?
Man, look,
And
honest.
What do you think, bro?
I
What's your
think it
opinion?
all comes back to what we've been talking about, social media. You get
Yes.
one person to post the right thing to capture the right amount of people's minds, the oil field.
Mm-hmm.
They post something, everybody's like, oh, you know what? He's right. They don't even
Mhm.
go check this facts or nothing. They just see, and they're like, you know what? This guy's right. And then I tell you, you tell him, and it just goes like that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of friends told me that. They're like, hey, you know what? In the industry that I'm in, it's better Trump wins. I'm like, okay. I started thinking. I was like, okay. But then a lot of people nowadays they just think about one thing, the presidency. Who's in the Senate? Who's in the House?
Mm-hmm.
You have to think about all this stuff too.
Yeah.
Man, like, all it is, like I said, is just somebody posts something, somebody popular, and it gets going.
Yeah.
And
Gets,
good luck
gets
stopping it.
gaslit. Is that the right term? No.
Gaslighting.
Gaslighting, is that the right term or no?
Well, gaslighting is whenever somebody's like just saying like whatever
It's
you
like
want
a
to
lie.
hear without actually
Okay.
checking the
Yeah.
facts about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess that's it. then.
That is a very valid point because a lot of people think that if Biden wins, the oil field's going to stop 100%.
Not
Which is
100%, but it's gonna
impossible.
slow down.
It is going to slow down, but not 100%.
Mm-mm.
People are literally posting, "Oh, I'm going to be riding a bike because their gas is going to be $5 a gallon," which is not going to happen, bro. It's just not going to happen.
I don't know, man.
people-
I'm not saying it
people-
is or it's not.
People
But
share what their friends share, and they don't even fact check. They don't do their own research, and they just think, oh, it's gonna, like he said, social media, bro.
social
people-
media is so evil, man.
It's so evil.
The more I learn about it and what it's doing, the more I'm like, one day, this is either gonna be legal or regulated.
yes,
It's gonna get regular, bro. I'm
Regulated.
pretty-
I feel like we're getting
Has
to
to
a
be
point of
regulated.
singularity
It's-
where it's gonna be like this has to be regulated.
it's
Like,
getting
You
to
just
that
can't be
point.
spreading fake shit.
The social dilemma showed it. You've
Yeah,
seen a lot of
exactly.
people kind of getting hints at that.
The guy that as Noe said earlier, the guy that the main guy, the guy that was
Yeah.
with Google or whatever,
Tristan Harris.
Tristan Harris, yeah, he was in the Joe Rogan, and I was listening to it, bro, and it was so interesting. He said like Netflix wanted to keep their views up, right? So what they
Uh-huh.
started, they introduced that
The
3,
automatic.
2, 1 thing, right, and it starts the next one. So then YouTube was like, yo, bro, like they're getting more views, so let's do the same, right? 3, 2, 1, autoplay the next video. TikTok came along because they fucked the counting and just straight up, blah, blah, next video.
Next.
As soon as you open it, blah.
Yeah, you don't even have to hit play or anything. It's just straight up.
Man,
I'm afraid. I'm afraid for our kids. I'm afraid for the next generation because I'm already afraid for myself. Honestly, bro, how much fucking time?
Truly though, are you afraid?
Yeah, I really am, bro. I really am, man. Because we're just more and more detaching ourselves from reality, bro.
Yeah.
More and more. We're dopamine addicted. You know what dopamine is?
yes,
Right. Okay.
extremely. I would say.
So, and we really are. I think about it, bro. Like, sometimes I get on my phone, I'm like, why the fuck am I on my phone? Put it down. And then I'm like, oh.
Do y'all ever
goddamn,
do
I did it
the
again.
like the rotation?
Huh?
Like you hit every fucking app and you're like, there was nothing new on
The
it.
ro- yeah, the
Snapchat, Facebook,
rotation.
Instagram,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Everyone knows what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah.
And it's like, not even that. It even goes to like our like, just like instant gratification, just faster and faster and faster. That we're gonna get to a point where it's like we can't even go any more faster. You know, and like you're gonna see these people who are just so unable. The survival of the fittest is over.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't have to be the fittest, like not literally fit, right? But like just the fittest to survive anymore.
Yeah.
And like all this fucking social media technology is feeding that shit. And what really is coming in the next 30 years with Elon Musk and fucking Neuralink, Amazon, whatever the fuck they doing, like, I mean, that's gonna turn us into a whole different thing, man.
And you know what's crazy too? Like, social media gets you looking at yourself as a different way, right? Like my mom, like she wasn't ever on Facebook, right? We made her one or whatever, you know, so you can kind of.
And then she loves it now. Does she love it?
Yeah. No, she loves doing like she loves doing the selfies at the restaurant, right? So she's always like, okay, go on, they smile or whatever. And,
all Mexican moms love doing that.
And I'm like, and I always like, man, like for real, like stop, chill out, like I don't want to be in the photo or don't take a photo of me or whatever, right?
Oh my god.
But then you know what? And then I started thinking like, why am I even saying like don't take a photo of me? Like, her friends have nothing to do with my friends. They're never gonna see this photo. Right? Nobody follows my mom, right? So I was like, man, fucking take whatever photo you like. Now I don't even care, bro. I'm like, all right, whatever. Here we go, fucking photo, because like. I don't know why it was in me to be like, nah, wait, hold on. I'm not even like, I don't even like, who cares?
Bro, I went to fucking, Colorado, right? And then like, mom follows me on Instagram. And what she screenshotted some of my stories and posted it on her fucking Facebook, bro.
Oh,
Mexican moms, bro.
there is a lot of that on Facebook.
Yeah, man. Fuck, dude. Honestly, you know, it's one of the coolest things, bro. Being a Mexican son, bro.
Yes.
We have it made.
I love it.
Boy, I love it.
Yeah.
Boy, that's where we're winning, man. Like, look, tomorrow is my daughter's. We're having like a little drive-by birthday party.
Okay.
And then like we're gonna just have like my parents, my wife's parents, and my daughter's god's parents, and they're gonna come over. I'm actually gonna get some fucking pluckers catered, so it's gonna be fucking dope.
Oh my god. I love pluckers.
We're going.
Come over, bro.
Driving by here, we already got the invitation.
Yeah, I got the invitation. Hell yeah.
Wait, so hold on. How does that work? Like, you just drive by and say happy
You never
birthday?
been to a fucking drive-by
No, I've
birthday
never been to a
party, bro?
drive-by.
You've never seen that on Facebook?
No, I've seen it, but I don't know.
That's
like,
how it works.
Is the deal like
One
Speaking of
hosting.
social media, right?
I'm just kidding.
is the deal is that you drive by, pick up your wings, and give your present
No,
and
bro,
leave,
you're not
or
getting no
what?
fucking wings, bro.
Nah, usually they don't need any.
Yeah. No, you're gonna get some goodie bag.
I would be like this with the.
Here's a
Probably
gift.
guessed it. No, I didn't.
Here's a
Just
gift.
give
Here's
me
a
my
wing.
Yeah.
No gift.
Con un
No
plato.
wings. No gift. No wings.
No good.
Yeah.
No,
Watch
no.
it
We're gonna have
spoil.
like party favors and stuff, and look, my wife taught me this. Like that, my parties for the kids. Like my daughter's first birthday party, bro. We went all the fuck out, bro.
I
We had
love
too
it.
much
Yeah.
food, bro. It was a Mexican. We had hella beer, ready to go. And then
Did she have
and then
fun,
this
though?
time I was like, yeah. There's
She was
no reason
asleep,
to-
bro.
Did she have fun or no?
For my daughter, yeah,
Yeah.
she was knocked out by like 9. Dog. I got all trashed and
We're
shit.
drunk until 3
Yeah,
a.m.
yeah.
She's knocked out by 9.
She had a great
Yeah.
time, and I did too.
Mm-hmm. Nah, but well, that's another story. But the main point is that about meeting a Mexican son. So like tomorrow it is. Tell me when my mom and my grandma pull up. Or before I like come over here around 5 o'clock and they start sweeping my house. They were like, "I'm gonna go wash the restroom." I'm like, "All right, go." Yeah, they're like, "Fucking do what you want." Hell yeah, bro! Free cleaning at my house. Hell yeah,
I love
boy.
it.
Sometimes my grandma be coming over, man. She has some pupusas. She has I'm just like, fuck, man. That's why I can't stay on a fucking diet.
I do see a lot of negative things about, especially Mexican. They girls do say they baby us a lot. growing up?
I was about to say that, but I didn't want to say that though.
What do you think, Arley?
Man, I got one of my somebody I was talking to. They're like, "Man, you're too close to your like." They were saying pretty much saying like that they're babying you.
Okay.
You know,
I'm a grown ass man.
They're like, "You're a mama's
Mom,
boy.
cook for me."
You're mama's boy," and I was just like, "Man, that's how we were raised."
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah. Our
Like-
moms love the shit out of us, bro.
Man, I'd do anything for my mom, and I'm 1,000% sure she would do anything for me too. But like, it's just how we were raised. We love different, you know. I mean, other cultures, 18, let's go. You know, go find somewhere to live and live your life. And if it was for me, I would have stayed there till I was 30, 32. My mom would have loved it. You know, the day I left, man, she was freaking crying. You know, and I was crying too. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
man, there ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
like
that's beautiful,
the first week when I was there at my house, man, nobody was there. I lived by
Bro, when'd you buy your house?
I live by the Heights.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
okay.
Money.
Boy, they got that money.
Project management has been pretty good for me.
Hey, God bless, bro. That's awesome.
He's like Donald Trump.
I secretly voted for him.
I'm sorry, guys. I voted for the other guy.
I mean,
dope.
like that whole week I was there, and like I would wake up and it was just. But now I like getting home. You know, it's different. It's weird. It's just, man, you know, the Hispanic living life is amazing. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Yeah, the Mexican, I would say, man, because I feel like that's where else are Mexican moms, bro.
For sure.
Are you
I
living
love-
just by yourself, Arley, right now?
Yeah, I'm living by myself.
Yeah, you gonna make some money with that or what?
Yep. And the next, either I pay it off here in the next 5 or 6 years, or I want to do something next. You know, probably in the next 2 years buy land, because land is going up right now.
Yeah, that's my next goal.
By the next step, when I'm ready to sell, start building. You know, and just kind of have I don't know, just different goals,
Passive
different
income, like
perspective.
different income streams.
Maybe
Yeah,
later
you
on
got to,
rent
bro.
it out. Just I don't know. I'm playing with it, man. The worst thing, you know, I get home and I'm like, man, I wish those dishes were been washed and dry already. You know, I see them, I'm just like,
Yeah.
My
What
mom.
about food?
Speaking of my mom's like, hey, you know, next Sunday I'm not doing anything. I think me and your cousin are gonna go by to clean your house. I was like, hey mom, come on, I'll buy y'all food. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I mean,
come
I'll
on.
pay them too. You know, obviously, but it's crazy the world that we live in, and unfortunately, some people don't see it being right. You know?
That's
I mean,
true.
there's nothing wrong with your parents loving you, man. Like, your
There's
mom just
nothing
loves
wrong
you,
with
bro.
it,
That's
but
it.
There is a point where you're
You need to grow up.
okay. If your son is 38, he doesn't have a job. And
Well, that's
he's
different,
living
though.
it.
That's
Like I
different,
said,
though.
yeah.
That's different,
What
though.
which is what a lot of Mexican people are like, hey, come on, like,
man.
hey, your son, like, hey, he needs to get the fuck out of
31,
there.
mama. Still living in the same room.
So I
15.
guess there's nothing wrong with
No, but what you're describing, nothing wrong with that, bro.
yeah, for
Completely
sure.
different scenario. It's just your mom misses you. She loves you. I tell you, as the only parent here, bro, you don't understand how much your little mom loves you, bro. Like, you think you know, bro. You don't know, bro.
You don't know.
Because until you have your kid, you're going to be like,
I've heard
fuck.
that too.
You're like, 'cause I remember mom used to tell me, she's like, just watch till you have your kids. And you're going to know how much I love you. And you have an idea,
You're
bro.
just
I
like-
promise you, bro. Whenever you have your child, boy or girl, no matter what it is, you're going to look at that kid and be like, I never thought. It's so fucking corny. Cliche. But you literally don't ever think you can love your kid like how, like,
That's beautiful.
you think you love your kid, bro.
Hey, man, if it was for me, I would have had a kid already.
For real?
Yes. I'm ready. I personally think I'm ready. It just hasn't happened. Relationships haven't vibed the way it should have.
For
But,
sure.
man, that love that I see is beautiful. And I
Bro,
want
I
to
love
feel
it.
it.
I love
you
my
know?
kids so much, man. For sure. But look, let's get into the second part. I think that's a good way to start the second part. Let's take a little break, stretch our legs. We'll be right back, guys. Tune in. What's up, guys? Hello. Cheers to part two.
Cheers.
Saludcita. Salud.
Cheers.
Saludcita.
Oh, hell yeah. We all got beers now.
Saludcita.
Part two beers.
Hey, what do you guys think about those all those rappers that were endorsing Trump like towards like the end right now, like
Little
Wayne
Pump?
and
Talk about Little Pump?
Sellouts, bro.
Little Pimp.
Sellouts.
Little pimp.
Dude, it's so it's funny because like
It's because 50 Cent didn't want to be 20 Cent.
fuck 20
Hey,
Cent, dude.
Anuel.
You
was
saw
actually-
Anuel? Yeah, I saw
a
that
sellout,
picture.
bro.
Who?
That's,
Who?
some
Anuel
Yeah.
is reggaeton,
Urban
trap,
trap.
urban.
Oh, yeah,
artist.
the Puerto Rican
And he-
dude.
Yeah, so he's been out of the game this last like month or so because he's
Trash.
been on, I don't know what's going on. Anyways, they posted a picture of him behind the scenes with Little Pimp or Little Pump, right?
Yeah.
And man, everybody went crazy on social media talking smack about him.
That's what
Fuck
bad
over that
ones
guy.
do.
You know what's funny that Georgia
Nah, I'm
flipped
kidding.
blue, and that's
But that's
Atlanta,
so crazy.
bro.
Let's talk about that.
Well, I
That's
mean,
the southern state
Why do y'all
that
think
went
that
blue.
is?
I mean, thank God the rappers didn't
The
have
young
anything
people
to do
woke
with
up.
it. I mean,
Young people?
This guy's a bunch of idiots.
I think the young people made a big movement.
Like all talking shit.
Which is a good,
What'd you say?
I don't know. I mean, like I said, thank God the rappers had nothing to do with that. Like with freaking, because Atlanta, Georgia, this is like, it's,
Yeah, the hip hop and stuff.
yeah.
Migos.
yeah, and then that's what I'm saying. Like Lil Pump and all of them, like trying to like
Lil Pump was
back
from
up.
Florida.
Well, I mean, I'm saying like that's what like Atlanta is like a big like,
Okay.
rapper. All right, whatever.
What did he say?
Yes.
I have
Yes.
no idea.
Yes.
Did you not hear me? All right.
I don't know, bro.
No, but man, what he's trying to say is that nobody actually influenced him. All these famous people normally tend to, if you see somebody big, Drake or Little Pump,
Yeah.
in the big cities, which tends to be blue, they might swing red, and that's what.
Thank you, Arley.
I mean,
Thank
Drake
you.
don't give a fuck. That boy's
let's say
Canadian.
You
He
follow
doesn't even
somebody on
live here.
social media, and it's like your favorite artist, and they turn
A different side that you don't want to see.
Yeah. Would you unfollow them?
Nah, I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I wouldn't unfollow you if you changed your mind of what I saw, because I follow you because I like you as a person.
Like,
You know what I mean? The way that you think is very separate than anything else.
Right here,
Personally.
Hell yeah. I'm all about that shit right there.
Right. I mean,
Okay.
But that's different though, because you've known him since forever, no?
no, but I mean, if I start following you tomorrow, or we start, it for me it doesn't matter, because I'm not offended by whatever you think. If you're pro whatever,
Yeah.
if I'm following you is because I like you as a person, the way that what you do, whatever. I don't know. I guess I'm not as offended as other people
I got
are.
you.
Yeah.
Like,
I
you're not
feel like
really-
life's too short to be offended about some dumb shit.
For
You
sure.
know,
I mean-
I think it's all about energy.
At the end of the
But
day,
also, life is too short to be dealing with negative energy.
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, that's why we all have our own brain, our own different
Yeah.
perspective. We just think differently. It's part of life.
I
is
think
part of
it's
life.
only negative energy if I allow it to be negative energy.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I
Like,
like that.
I'm just like, nah, that shit just like, negative energy just goes like this. And it never touches me, bro. It just goes
Yeah.
over me, dog. Like,
I mean,
that shit in my
if-
life.
If later on the
all.
line you guys post anything I didn't like, I'm just gonna exactly
Cool.
like you said.
Click next.
Yeah.
Keep it pushing.
I mean, just because you did one thing doesn't mean anything else at the end of the day.
100%, man.
That is true.
100%.
I believe
Dude,
I believe in second chances.
You don't?
I do.
You do?
Ooh.
Okay.
Is there anybody
What
who
about
you want
third?
a second chance
And
with?
third chances. Third chances as well. Yeah, I do.
You do?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, fuck, dude.
Maybe fourth.
Fool me once.
Oh my god,
Throwing
bro.
hints out there.
Fool me once, you can fool me again.
And maybe a third
I don't know
time.
about a
Yeah,
third
yeah.
chance, bro. What do you think, Noe,
What?
about a third chance?
Nah, no,
You
third
don't
chance.
believe in
Second
third
chance. Second
Fool me
chance is a
once,
second
shame on
chance.
you. Fool me
Look,
twice.
okay. To my defense,
Okay.
I'm just gonna say this, and we can switch on from here. People with time change. All right.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
They see things a little different.
Yeah.
It may be a month or two, but some people change.
People change
Yeah.
all the time.
They don't
Change
change in
all
a
the time.
weekend though.
No, not a weekend. And
Not a weekend. Okay.
Not after that big old jack right there. No.
Fuck. I'm gonna go see what the election's like.
Going against that though, it is it's up to you. Okay, they changed, but did you? Okay, so they fooled you twice. The third time, like coming into the third time, if you're falling for it again, it's kind of on you.
Estás pendejo, no, pretty much at that
Yeah,
point.
like
you know?
you're like,
Yeah.
okay, second
Like
time I
this
will give
person
you the
is
second
like
time, but
this.
the third time, like, come on, bro. If
No.
you throw it to the same rock 3 times,
No,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree 100%, man. It's like I told Alexis this too. Like you get to a point where you just got to set your facts from back and your facts that you have now, balance them. Is it going to help you later on in life or not?
I feel like you kind of mentally prepare yourself. Let's say like the third time, like, okay, I'm gonna give you the third chance, but if you do fuck me over, like I'm already prepared.
I'm gonna slash your tires.
Yeah, like I'm already prepared. Like, okay,
This one comes
you
with a
gotta surprise
consequence.
me this
No, I'm
time.
kidding.
If you know what I mean. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, it doesn't hurt as bad, but it hurts. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
like,
learn
okay,
to
I gave you
move
third. Okay,
Yeah,
what
no,
do you think?
we're
what's
talking
your-
about something completely different than what you're thinking about right now.
I
don't
just
know
think
what
it's
you're
funny, bro.
talking- I was thinking
I'm just listening
relationships.
to
Are
it
you
in
talking about
context. That's it.
relationships?
Relationships.
Well,
Well,
I wasn't.
I-
I'm sorry.
I was thinking overall in life.
Okay.
I was thinking relationships. Like I would like to get your perspective, Noe. Like,
What's
let's say
up,
your
bro?
wife cheats on you. Is it over or are you?
Okay, not.
No. Hold on. But I want to see.
I went there.
Okay, go
Make it
ahead.
personal.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I
Let's
want
say
to
a
see.
dude and his wife cheats on him.
Because you're always taught. Like, we're not always taught, but like I'm saying, like a big thing is like to never give up on your marriage, right? Like, never give up on
Fuck
it.
that.
Fuck that.
Well, not really. I mean, like, there's a point to everything, man. I'm just real, you know. Like, this ain't news to Gabby. But no. Oh, so what is your question?
No, my question was like when something like that happens in a relationship, in a serious relationship,
Like a cheating.
cheating. Are you? Do you stay and fight for your relationship, as in like you try to forgive and see what happened, or what, or do you just immediately just give up?
No.
Fuck no. I mean, I don't think it's giving up. I love myself. That's it. I love myself. My wife knows how much I love myself, and anybody who think whatever the fuck they want about it, but I know why. And because look, if that would happen, then there's never trust. Once there's no trust, there's no communication. It just turns toxic. Like what I grew up seeing is similar to that. So it's like I know what that could lead to. And it's something I promised myself I'll never be in. So, like, shit. Like, I think I mentioned earlier this podcast, we've had that discussion. I'm 100% confident it's never going to happen. But if it does, look, 99.999, right? That 0.01, we've had that conversation for that 0.01. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
There's something's 100%. So, yeah, that answers the question. Does that answer your question?
I'll say this. There's plenty of mistakes that you can go through or work through, problems. Cheating is not one of them. Period.
No.
Me. Period.
Not in a marriage, man. Not in a marriage. That is like a
never.
That's holy right there, man. That's you know, we made a pact, and that means a lot. You know, I mean, I feel like boyfriend and girlfriend, that shit ain't cool still either. But I feel like, I mean, you're married, bro. What do you feel about that? You agree with me, or how you feel?
I agree 100%. And there's so much to life to be wasted in a bad marriage.
Yeah.
A lot of people find themselves in you will find people in jail who killed their partners or something because they were cheating or something. It's just horrible, man. You just gotta move on at that point.
So, what would you give someone the advice for a happy marriage? What's one advice you would give?
I want to hear it.
Yeah.
For a happy marriage,
Yeah.
let your wife shop
At
Target.
I was gonna ask you that because your house is beautiful.
Thank you so much, man.
And
Thank you so
I walked
much.
in, I saw my house. You walk in my house, all my walls are white. I don't have nothing on the walls, you know.
I was actually having a conversation with my wife about that. I was like, everything that's around the house, the decors and everything,
The aesthetics,
it's all on her, bro.
Yeah.
If it was up to me, my house would be some type of like dark
Yeah.
gray-ish.
But guess what do you think is the first thing I got furniture wise in the
TV?
corner of my house? No, but a bar. That was the first thing I got.
That's not a furniture.
That's dope.
I got a
That's
bar.
the bachelor pad right there.
It's,
You know,
it's
like-
different, bro.
Yeah, I mean it's different. Yeah, once you get a girl in your life, I'm sure. Like I said, you know, I saw her walk, beautiful.
Everybody that comes into my house and like, oh, it looks so like.
And it smells so fucking clean, bro. It smells good, man.
That's her 100%.
No, yeah, bro. I think me and you talked about last time, man, and it's like, dude, when you find yourself a wife, take care of her, man.
Mhm.
Hell
And
yeah.
and especially
Yeah.
like a good wife, if you take care of her, she's gonna take care of you even better,
Yeah.
bro. Amen to that. Cheers to that, bro.
Cheers
Cheers
to
to
that.
that, bro.
We're having
Cheers,
a
cheers, cheers.
Refill, dijo.
My old supervisor did tell me, he was like, let your wife shop all she wants. She's gonna come home with $50, $80 worth of Target. You know, at the end of the year, she'll up with an $80,000 boat. You shop once, but you shop good.
You shop good.
Shop smart.
Shop smart. So you just show up at once, but you do it right.
Yeah.
'Cause
I mean, what's the saying? Happy wife, happy life.
life, baby.
life.
Happy wife, happy
Yeah.
life. Amen to that.
What
For
would you
sure.
say? No, one advice.
Yeah. What's
What
your
advice?
advice? I want to see.
It's complicated to say one advice.
Yeah. I don't want to be all fucking corny either, but no,
Corny's nice.
honestly, bro, my one advice that I feel like I do well, and I'm proud of that, is I date my wife.
I like that.
And like
love
I I mean, like I'm goofy as hell. Like, yeah, I don't know if I pick it up because I hang out with y'all, but like I'm a little goofy with y'all, but I'm goofy as hell with my wife because that's my best friend as well. And she's honestly funny as fuck too, man. She be telling some jokes, and I'll be like, that was fucking funny. Like I'll be giving her a high five, and I'm like, I'm not even trying to hoe you, but like that is funny as fuck. Like there's not a lot of funny girls, and that was fucking funny, you know. Nah, yeah, but I mean, just like the Colorado trip, man. Like that shit, bro. Like, man, just even thinking about it right now, I'm like, bro, that is how you have a happy marriage, I think. Cause like, spend the money. I mean, not about the money, but spend the quality. Spend the money if you can, and like save up time. Let her know that you love her, man. And I love my wife so much. Like last week, I did a little surprise dinner for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was that?
I took it. You ever been to Federal Grill? It's right there on. Dude, that's the place to go to,
Really?
bro.
A little
It's
romantic scene, or what is it?
Well, it is. Honestly, just a nice place. Great drinks, amazing food, amazing service.
Perfect.
And I'm really big on service, bro, because I used to work at a steakhouse.
Mm-hmm.
So like I can tell when I'm getting shitty service. So like I'd rather go pay more for good service, you know.
Okay.
But, yeah, I told her dad. I hit up her dad, and shout out to my wife's dad because that's a real ass dude right there.
El suero, I like it.
Hell yeah, bro. No, what'd you call it? I hit him up and I was like, hey, I want to do a surprise dinner for Gabby. You know, like, I'll let you know the details, but I just want to know, you know, if you're in. He's like, yeah, when? And I was like, Saturday. I was like, all right, cool. So I was like, man, where could we go? I was like, who am I going to invite? And I know my wife, she's a simple woman, bro.
Uh-huh.
It's a blessing to have her, man. And it even makes it even better when like I treat her to stuff because she never asked for anything. I just like giving it to her. You know?
Deserves it, yeah.
Hell yeah, she deserves it. And what'd you call it? So I told her, okay, on Saturday I was like, I want to celebrate you, but let's go to Dewberry Farm, and then we'll go to Federal Grill, just to go have dinner. Mm-hmm. And then so she's like, yeah. Well, we couldn't go to Dewberry Farm because I found out you have to have the reservations because of COVID. And I was like, fuck. I was like, all right, it's gonna the only open reservation was like 6 p.m. So I was like, nah, fuck it. I mean, we just like ran some errands, but we only had Rosie, and I told her we were gonna take Rosie out with us. And then like long story short, like I was like, we were driving, and I even drove in a circle, and she's not really the best with directions. So it kind of like it helped out because I passed by the restaurant we were gonna go to, and then I told her parents to get there at 5:30. We got there at 5:45, and we're pulling in, and she's like, "Wait, that's my dad," and I'm just like, "Fuck!" They sat him right in the front, you know, because I already called and made reservations. I got her brother to go pick her up a cake, and then they had it in the back and everything ready, and then you know what I'm saying, she saw her dad, and then we went in there. And, like, even our smallest daughter, Alexia, we had dropped her off. So, like, she was there, too, you know. Yeah. So, it was just, like, it was a cool little moment, man. And just for her because my daughter and wife share a birthday, bro.
I saw that.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
They have the same birthday. And, like, for tomorrow, you know, we're doing a thing for my daughter. But I want my wife to have a day for her and let her know that I ain't never forgetting her birthday. Like, her birthday's special to me.
It's a different kind of love, right?
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah. Bro, because, look. Like I got blessed with one of the biggest blessings in my life this week, and really like is some real big blessing. But my wife has been there since like it was all potential. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Since it was all just like this is what I'm gonna do.
An idea.
She's been there since I was in college, believed in me, rode with me, 1-bedroom apartment, no money, and now, bro, we're just blessed, bro. We're just blessed, and that's why she's so important to me. And that's the advice I would give somebody. Just date your wife. Let her know you love her. Because if you treat her good, females, bro, the way they work is like, well, the way I've, all females are different, but the way I've seen is like if you're good to them, bro, they develop a certain connection to you. It's like, you know, it's like through biology, bro. You know, if you make them feel safe, secure and loved, that's like what they really need at their core. They're wired differently.
For sure.
And once they give you give them that, they give you their trust. Like, it's just like, you know, y'all have one, bro, and shit, that's what I try to do with her, and give her that confidence to be her, and then just show her just like I love her all the time.
Yeah.
But I also love my kids. And then it just so what that does, why is that an advice? Because then she treats like she's always in a good mood. She's always like laughing. We're always playing around.
Life's easier.
Life's
that.
easier.
Yeah.
She's in a better mood. She can be better at her job. She can be a better mom. You know. It just like circles back to me.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Hey,
Yeah,
I wish
yeah.
I would have heard that a couple months ago.
Oh fuck.
I was just playing. No, hey, that's beautiful.
For sure, man.
What I think is, man, like exactly what you said. Like you can't lose that essence that what brought you there. You
What
know,
brought you
those
together.
little like sporadic moments that
For
you
sure.
wish you had. Like always keep it going. You know, and like because later on you might be like, man, you know what? I wish I would have done that. If you feel it, do it. Do it at the moment. You know, that's one thing I actually sent to one of my friends the other day because they asked me for some advice. I was like, look, like at the moment you feel whatever you feel, do it. You don't want to live later on in life saying, you know what, I wish I would have done that.
Yeah.
And if you did it and it went wrong, you learn from it.
Yeah, just
you
do
know? But it's
Yeah.
off your conscience at the end of the day.
100%.
That's beautiful.
Man.
I'm for both of you. I'm happy.
For sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I never want to live my life with what ifs, man.
Nah, Martin.
I want to be old.
Huh?
What's up, bro? What
But
you
you-
got? I mean, you ain't married, but you in a serious
Yeah,
relationship.
no, yeah, exactly.
What the fuck? How did you not get it? No,
There's a
for
poem.
me it's different. Like because I have a long distance relationship with my girlfriend.
Okay.
Okay.
We've been dating for 2 years now, and she lives in Kansas City, and I live in Houston. So we're not a drive away or whatever.
Making it
Every
work.
when do you see her, or when do you try to see her?
Mostly every month I see her.
Beautiful. Yeah.
It's only it's only a $200 flight round trip, right? And I mean, to flying up there, it's like an hour and 30 minutes.
It's not bad.
Instead of driving, driving would be like 12 hours and probably like $300 worth of gas, and so it's just much cheaper, easier.
Yeah.
So I mean, with her, I mean, communication is the biggest thing with her, because if we're not communicating right, it's really easy to like
To fall off.
fall
Yeah.
off real
Yeah.
easy, like real quick.
Yeah.
So I mean, being transparent with her, being spontaneous in a different way, as in like surprise, like writing her a letter, that means so much to her.
Yeah.
That's
Like I've
awesome.
noticed that, like
I like that. Yeah.
like writing her a letter,
That essence.
sending her flowers when she just doesn't expect for
Yeah.
anything.
Exactly. Heck yeah, bro.
Yeah, like being much different, doing different things. I mean, I think the craziest thing I've done for her is like I rode up there one time without her even knowing. I told her family, I'm like, hey, I contacted her sister. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go surprise Liz. You think you could like maybe like I'll take her to brunch, and then I'll just show up at the brunch place, and then we'll go from there. And she's like, yeah, what time do you want me to get her there or whatever? And I was like, let's do like 11 in the morning. And he's like, well, what time are you gonna come? I'm like, after work, I get off at 5. I'm gonna go to sleep, wake up at 11 at night, and drive all night long. And I drove all the way over there. And
Romeo over here.
Hey, those are the things that count, though.
yeah.
No, I'm not making fun of it, bro. That's beautiful. Man. Keep going, please.
Oh, she had told me, she's like, cause whenever we're on the phone, she can tell if I'm on the truck or not. So she's like, where you going? And at that moment, we were moving houses, and I was telling her, I'm like, oh, my mom found a dishwasher. She wanted me to buy it at Austin, so I'm driving to Austin right now to go buy it. He's like, what, for real? I'm like, yeah, just by myself. It's only a 3-hour drive. She's like, oh, okay. And I was driving up there, whatever. And then I finally got to Kansas City, and they were a little late, so I was like kind of like driving around just by myself. And it's so weird
You're
because
fucking tired.
yeah, I was super tired, dude. Yeah.
I'm trying to
And then like
shotgun in your Red Bull.
yeah, fucking all crazy and shit. But
that's funny.
I pulled up to the restaurant or whatever, and I saw them all sitting, and it was perfect because she was like facing away from the door. So I walked in behind her. I'm like, "Hey, is this seat taken?" And then she like turned around. She started like ugly cry, you know, like that. Yeah. I was like, "Oh my god,
fuck! I didn't expect this."
yeah." So that was like one of the nicest things I feel like I've done for her. But
Hey, that's good, though. Push through. The odds are always against those, and that's the best thing. Always strong.
And then whenever COVID hit, she started working remotely.
Uh-huh.
So she's been coming over for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Hell
She's
yeah.
been
How you
staying
like
here.
that?
It's pretty awesome because I mean I'm happy that at the house we're at now, we have like a home office, so she works there, and then I just come home from work and she's there, and then we just like hang out a lot.
Hell yeah.
Like we're making every second count, you know.
Enjoy the COVID.
Dude, you know what must suck though? Seriously, like the opposite of that, bro. Like the men who deal with that as well, you know, because for some reason, I think like it's always a narrative that men is always bad, but I feel like we've all known as wholesome men some women who are just like, I'm not judging nobody, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So like my point is, there's men, bro, who don't come to that, who will be like, oh man, fuck, I don't want to go home and argue, dog. I heard that shit, and I'm just like, damn, bro, you gotta get out of that, fam. If this is you listening, bro, get out that bitch.
Fair warning. Get out.
Get out. Yeah.
I'm gonna change the topic a little bit right here. Is there any, if you ever have a daughter, or is there any rules you want the, like? I saw a Facebook post. It said rules to live by. It reminded me of you said you worked in the service, right? What was that? You worked in the service, or like
Steakhouse, I think.
Yeah,
you
waiter.
worked at
Waiter.
Yeah, I was a server at a steakhouse.
Okay, so what did you think about people that went in there and did not tip well? As in overall, what was going through your mind? And I'm gonna go back to my original question.
Oh, cool, yeah. Shit. I mean, it happened. So like I mean, it happens. You're just like, oh, this motherfucker here. But you know, I don't know, man. It's just like not cool. I feel like I'm a very generous tipper, man.
Yes,
anytime I go,
anytime
I go anywhere.
If I ever have a daughter, I'm a teacher. Pay attention to the way the guy that you're dating tips. A gentleman tips and always tips well. That's the way I see it.
I agree.
The way
Very
a person
different perspective,
tips,
yeah.
The way a person tips tells a lot about
them.
themselves.
I agree. One time I heard somebody say, "Oh hell no, bro, I never tip," and I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be real. I was like, I thought a different way about them. That told me something about them.
That tells you a lot about a person, especially like with girls. If the guy that you, let's say you went on a great date, and but the way, especially man, if you had a great service, and you didn't tip at all, or you tipped poorly, it tells a lot about yourself.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think, Arley?
About tipping like that?
Yeah, no, it tells a lot.
My first job was at Super Salad, and
Super Salad.
Yeah, do you know? You guys know what that is or not?
Yeah, I went there a couple times.
Yeah, so it's just a salad bar, and you go and you get your own food, right? So all we really do is pick up plates and serve drinks. Man, when I would see an Abraham Lincoln on the table, it would make my day, dude. I was so happy. I saw a $5 bill.
$5 bill.
Oh yeah,
man. You know, I was so happy. But man, I learned that the people who are waiters bust their ass.
For sure.
Man,
respect.
Ever since I started making a little money, I give money to whoever I can, no matter what.
For sure, me too.
Hey,
share the love, baby.
I have the money here, boom. Because you know what? Maybe later on in life, I'm not gonna have it, and somebody's gonna help me.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's what
second time.
Yeah.
And I spoke to Noe about this last time. Always giving back.
Always, bro. We about to too.
So, I don't know. If I ever have a son, I'm gonna teach him to. I don't know. I guess always show up to a person's house. Never empty-handed.
Yes.
Never empty-handed.
Man, this year when we go to Mexico every year for Christmas, and we spend it over there.
That's dope.
And I told Alexis, we tried it last year, but we didn't have the right time. This year we're gonna go donate. I think like 40 blankets to different families that don't have nothing.
It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, we're gonna go do it and just, man.
The people that really need it.
Yeah,
man, it means
and I was thinking about this because I know a lot of people go and they film stuff, and maybe they do it more for the views. I just want to go do it and just do it because, man, I see those people that when we pass by the river right there by where my grandma lives, like there lives a couple of cinder blocks laminated on top, cold. You know, like one blanket, it's not a lot, but it might be a big difference. You know, and like I said, at the end of the day, like we're blessed with whatever we have. You know, it might be a little for a lot of people, or a lot for a lot of people, but just little give backs like that, you know.
Before you record something, would you want your lowest point of your life being recorded? obviously
For
not.
myself,
No.
for sure, bro.
Well, to reflect
no,
on.
no,
right?
no. Like somebody on the streets,
and
like
shown to somebody.
like people that give out and just record themselves giving, and they record people's reactions. I'm like,
I'm not a fan of that.
yeah,
Are
I'm
you
not a
talking
fan
about,
of that. Yeah,
like
I'm not
cloud
a fan.
chasing, kind of. Not
Yes,
cloud.
man,
No,
it's
that's
kind of
fucking
cloud
stupid.
chasing, bro.
Yeah.
Record yourself, but don't record them. What do you want? Como dicen, el mundo da mil vueltas, ¿verdad? You
Claro.
never know
Claro.
where they're gonna end up and where you're gonna end up. So you would never want your lowest point of your life being like posted on social media. Hey, I'm giving out to this family,
And we go back to social media. That's what
and
I'm
we go
telling
back
you,
to
like,
social media. Yeah,
man,
for
The
sure.
you
social
gonna do
media is
something-
toxic, bro.
Do it
The
because
better you get off of it, the better you'll feel.
yeah, man, it's
Yeah.
naturally born. Hey, I want to give you this, or I want to do that. Like it's part of life, you know. Like it's very
People
diff-
who find joy in giving live a very happy life, man. If you only find joy in receiving, you will always like crave happiness, man. Because eventually the world will stop giving you, man. You especially think about like who I think Hannah was the one who brought it up on our whatever episode that was. It's like we're constant, you know. Yes, like great job, medal, great job, diploma, great job, you know.
Mhm.
And then we hit a point now, adulthood. You know, you go to work, you pay your dues, you do what you got to do. And some people just always need that, always want that. And if you never find joy in like truly just being the one giving, not always receiving, then you're gonna live a very unhappy life.
For
You know,
sure.
because the world eventually stops giving. And the only way I feel like the world gives back to you is when you give back to the
Mhm.
world. Or like you say like now you got money, right? You give, right? You're generous.
Yeah.
It feels good. You know what I'm saying? And that's why life, the energy, bro, the universe rewards you again, because it knows you're someone worthy of rewarding because you're rewarding others, bro.
exactly.
And someone, bro, who just wants to keep them for themselves, like so. That's what I constantly see in young people who constantly like continuously succeed, and the ones that I see that do, is because it's not about always them. It's just like continuous happiness, and so what that does is like this aura people feel around you, but like it's energy, right?
The energy, exactly.
And then like people be like, yeah, this guy's a good dude. People can sense when someone's just in it for like whatever it's in it for,
yeah.
and when you're wholesome, opportunities arrive. And then like next level things happen, you know what I'm saying? So which leads to like more wealth for you, more wealth for others.
Yeah.
So that's where you're constantly rewarded. But that's why, man, grateful, appreciative,
Blessed.
and giving back, man.
Giving back, bro. That's the main thing. Giving back,
Man,
especially where we come from.
Where we come from, bro.
yes.
I mean, or like think about this, bro.
Always
Look,
gotta give.
look, you talk about I'm gonna go to Mexico, or you went to Mexico. But I wish I know I wish I could. Yeah, I wish I could go to Mexico for like a Christmas.
Yeah.
Or you got family down there like
I
that
got
or no?
I got a lot of family.
You?
out there.
Yeah, I got a lot of family.
Hell yeah, bro. Like, my grandma's getting older and older, bro. And I'm just like, I wish I can go. It's a privilege, bro. We just don't have, man. No matter, and that's what feels weird. Like when I like, you know, good things happen to me here, and like the DACA thing checks my ass, bro. Cause no matter how good I do, that's what I am still. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
That's
title,
the weird thing.
unfortunately. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm glad shit's going blue. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, bro. We talked about this last time. About
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's complicated.
man, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'll go into right here. Like, man, it's beautiful coming from hardworking people. You know what I mean? Like, it's very, very different. Like I said, like earlier, like seeing my dad hustle every day, you know, and now I'm at a point in life where I'm like, hey, Dad, like, what do you need? I got you, you know. But thanks to you, and it wasn't easy, man. Being a first gen here is hard, extremely
100%.
hard, man. I got to where I got because I got lucky. And before I say anything else, no, you do not need a career in this life to be successful. It helps you open a lot of doors. It's a lot easier to get in where you need to. But if you have the right mindset and the right mentality, you can get anywhere you want. But my dad always, hey, you need to go to college every day.
Did you mean education?
Huh?
Did you mean education instead of career?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Education.
like, because my dad was like, hey, you know what? Like, you need to do this. You need to do that. my dad was like, I don't want you to be working outside like I did. And it's just crazy. Like, it helps you. And, like, man, going through high school, I don't know if you did. Like, they never told me, hey, apply for scholarships. Or, hey, like,
Yeah.
you need to do these classes.
Yeah,
or you
yeah.
need to take these tests to see if you're ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you learn a lot of that stuff the hard way.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, but, I mean, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I'm glad, you know,
somebody
like,
wanting to push you forward.
yeah, like, I'll tell you this, like, I'm so grateful for them that this is my mindset. I graduated with a good job.
Yeah.
I worked the whole year, first year, like if I was making what I made when I first started working, and I paid off my student loans, and I bought myself a truck that whole year. You know what I mean? And, like, now I'm living a life that's a lot easier, and it's just thankful for them because they got you in that whole saving perspective, but at the same time, like, pushing you forward to live a life easier. And
Well,
then,
a smart man always saves some of his money, man.
Yeah,
It's
for
like
sure.
you can't just blow it all.
yeah,
It's easy. Like sometimes,
temptation.
like you can look at your bank account, you got X amount of money in there, and you can be like, I can go. You could do a lot with it, but just know you gotta save for a rainy day. Like you said, right now we could be up. You never know, we
Ups
can be
and
down.
downs.
And when we down, I want to thank my past self for what he did, which is my me right now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
Of like saving that money. So hell yeah, and I think that's a good thing too. Is in our culture too. We save some of our money. We're just not all types of crazy. You know.
Which I talked to you about thanking yourself. Snoop Dogg, actually.
Snoop Doggy
Yeah,
Dogg.
the Hollywood,
Snoop Doggy Dogg.
His speech was thanking people, and at the end of his speech, he says, "I want to thank everybody, but at the end of the day, I want to thank myself. I was the one that put in them hours, late nights. You gotta be able to, yes, thank everybody, but also thank yourself.
Yeah. No, you gotta love yourself.
You
for
gotta
sure.
love yourself, man. You
Yeah.
gotta. You were the one that put in them hours. At the end of the day, studying for them tests. I think
Yeah.
you mentioned the last time. All them late nights.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to thank yourself.
For
you
sure.
give yourself credit.
Hell yeah.
It doesn't matter where you're at. Give yourself some credit because you were the one that put in them hours. You were
Hell
the
yeah.
one that put in that work to get yourself to where you're at.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
And you can be humble and still love yourself.
Yeah,
man.
for sure, definitely.
People get that twisted. As soon as somebody loves themselves, oh, this person's full of themselves. You know, think about this, bro. You're first gen. You know what you've been through to get you here. It wasn't an easy route. You could have taken the high road. Ain't nothing wrong with you being confident because you love yourself and you know what it took to get here, and you know where you at, bro. You don't gotta ask nobody to do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, ain't gonna lie. Does that not give you confidence knowing you ain't gotta ask nobody for shit?
I love it, man. But like you said, a lot of people, confidence or cocky, they think that. And I'm like, no.
It's not the same thing.
And
not the
that's what
same
I love
thing.
about hanging out with other people who I know are confident people, because I know my confidence doesn't affect you. And I
Successful
could just be
people.
myself. I mean, honestly, it doesn't always have to be quote unquote successful, but in that innate confidence, you got it, we got it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I could just be me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because some people, well, I feel like you can tell like they don't have confidence, then like they perceive you as a threat for some reason.
Mhm.
You can just sense it.
Oh, they're trying to check you or something.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's no
Just
point, man.
jealous
Just all
sometimes.
love.
It's
I
like-
just love me. I want to love the world, life.
They
you
see
know?
you with the house, happy, and a lot of people, it's jealousy. Man, a lot of friends of mine that I grew up with, man, they just see you in a different part of life, and they try to bring you down. And it's not about that, man. If you get the next big thing, I'm gonna be happy for you.
For
Because
sure,
you
bro.
deserved it
Same
because
here.
you did what to get to that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
That's
know
what
what
it's
it took.
about.
Even family members sometimes.
Even.
family. Hey, oh, you bought a house. Yeah, but you owe it to the bank.
Oh, why you gotta?
bro.
What?
Oh my god.
You at your mom's crib, bro?
It's not your house. It's a
Bro,
bank's
bro,
house.
bro,
It's not
bro.
your truck. It's a bank's.
I'm just gonna say, I'm
You
just
owe
gonna say,
everything.
when it's about to be a year since I bought my house.
Hey,
A whole year,
cheers,
like in
cheers,
like
baby.
two weeks, and somebody, I'm not gonna say who it was, not even what it was,
Pointless.
whatever, just said, "Oh, you bought a house," and I was like, "Oh yeah, where's it at?" And I said it was at east side of Houston. They were like, "Oh, that's a nice area," like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean?
Low key, like hating.
Like low key, bro. Like why? That's such a like
okay,
like,
you moved over there. Okay.
Yeah, like that's decent.
You think you're better than us?
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. I know.
that
Maybe
pisses
it's just
me
me. Whenever something happens good to somebody, I always just try to be happy for them. I mean, I'm always happy for them, man. I'm always happy for.
You gotta take the higher road, bro. Because if you get down to their level, it doesn't.
With like something like that. Oh yeah, bro. I take the high road every time, and it ain't worth it.
And there's a lot of people
anything.
like, no, you gotta stand up for yourself. It's not even about that. It's somebody's that ignorant to make that comment. It's not even worth your time arguing with them.
Yeah, sometimes
what?
you go down and try to argue at their level. It's worthless.
Bro, you know why, bro? Because at the end of the day, you can go back to like what you have to your peace and quiet, and it doesn't fucking matter, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, but like, even like and like honestly, bro, in my heart, bro, even when I pray for people who don't like me, people who want bad things for me, bro. God bless them, bro, every single day, and I hope their life gets better, and I hope they're happy, bro. I pray for my enemies, bro, because that's how much like it's about how like everything comes from within. Does that what I'm saying? Like they don't affect my flame, they don't affect my energy, and I'm like, bro, you can hate me, but I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like not literally love you, but like I want good things for you. Does that make sense? That energy, bro, because I won't let it affect me, dog. That shit. What I say? Shit goes like that.
Yeah.
Slides the fuck off, bro. That good energy. What do you think, Martin?
I'm just thinking like
You're the narrator over there.
No, I'm thinking like those conversations when people like come at you like that, like make a snarky comment or whatever. I feel like it's just like those fucking Facebook fights, you know, that like on the comment section. Like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, you're not gonna get anywhere with
some of those are so
No,
funny
never,
though.
dude.
Back to social media.
Back to social media, bro.
Topic today: social media.
Social.
I feel like that's been every podcast.
Do you still have Twitter? You still have Twitter?
No, I don't have Twitter. I got off. Man, for a while I got away from everything. Honestly,
Everything.
yeah, for 4 months.
4 months.
I got away from everything.
What made you come back?
I felt ready. to
felt
see
ready.
what I needed to see. I guess. You
I
know?
guess.
Like I just needed a little pause from there. And man, it was beautiful for those 4 months. My battery was so high.
Cool.
At
I
work,
had to go
your
whenever.
battery is.
My battery was there, and now I catch myself at work looking through these social medias, looking at pointless stuff. You know,
Oh man.
it's crazy.
I've thought about deleting social medias, but I don't know, man. It's
Just disable them for a little bit. So you can
it's
see what it's
complicated
about.
because I have a lot of people that haven't seen in years.
Oh.
Just there on social, like high
I
school
mean, that's one
friends
of the
or a
benefits
family
of it is
that I
why
haven't seen in 10, 20
it
years.
keeps you connected with people.
Yeah, but that's probably the main reason why I haven't deleted social media.
Yeah.
But it is toxic in a way. You only see the good things.
But it's like we talked about. You gotta learn to live with it, unfortunately, or not unfortunately, because it connects a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it has some pros, definitely.
Yeah, but you just gotta learn to view and accept what you want to see, and everything else just kind of tune it out.
I do have a question for you. What about in the future? What about your kids? Would you let them have a social media at a young age?
What's young age?
10-year-olds?
No.
15?
No, I don't want to.
13, 15?
I feel
I mean,
like
that's different.
when I got to high school, I had social media, but
Yeah.
it's like what we're talking about off air. You know, at this point in life, you got to learn to be the best parent you can, and hopefully you drill down the best ideals in them
Best
and let them
values,
decide for
principles.
themselves.
Okay,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
So
You can't be like hugging up on them.
Yeah, helicopter parent.
what
Yeah.
about you? Know what age
What's
would you
up?
allow your kids to have social media?
Ideally, I would want like at least. I'm being a realist, bro. Like 15. You know what I'm saying? By then, they're teenagers, bro. Everyone's on there. What are you gonna want your kid to be excluded by themselves? And
Yeah,
like
for
you
sure.
know, like you have to be real. That's
Yeah.
what it is. It's gonna be important to them. Do you think they want to be like, you know?
Kids in middle school having cell phones and
Man, it's just tough, man. But I think Arley hits it like you know, nail on the head. It's about them values and principles that you're gonna trust them. They're gonna do the right thing, hopefully. But we were young too, and it's so
Exactly,
cliche
yes.
as that sounds when our parents tell us we was young too.
Well, I was your age.
Yeah. Now I get it.
I have a question. When did you get your first phone? I want to see. Let me see.
Dude, I don't even know, bro. Like probably like 15, 16.
Martin?
But I don't think that's the same as now as having your first.
No,
phone.
I know, but I just
No,
want to see.
when
Like,
was
Oh,
your
when
I
you
was-
start?
Dude, okay, so hear me out on this one. I was
Another funny
12.
story.
I was 12. I went to Radio Shack. That's where I got my first phone.
Radio Shack.
Prepaid phone.
Prepaid phone. It was
Hey.
Trumpet Mobile. I don't even know that.
Trumpet.
Mobile was
Is
a
that
flip
worse
phone.
than cricket?
It was a flip phone.
Oh,
it was
I'm
worse
sure.
than cricket. That's worse than cricket, dude. Trumpet Mobile.
Dude, I remember you can buy those like disposable like fucking phones at the dollar store for like $15, and they were like super simple, and you can like load minutes on that bitch. Oh yeah.
That's what I had. That's what I had. It was a
Yeah.
black one. And I remember for my wallpaper, since you couldn't get like anything, I took a photo of like a magazine, like whatever, and then I just put that as
the
a wallpaper.
corniest shit
Hey,
we used to do.
That's when you would record, be like, shh, I got the song playing right now
Oh,
for
yeah,
my
yeah, for
ringtone.
sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, those are crazy. I remember I had a little girlfriend back then when I didn't get mine until I was in 8th grade.
Oh,
So I had a
okay.
little girlfriend, so she would text me, and then my dad one day.
Wait, how old are you at 8th grade?
13?
13?
14,
13, 14.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah, so it was just to get me home. That was the whole purpose of it. Obviously, back then, as we all know,
You got a girlfriend and try to text her.
yeah, after
Yeah.
9 p.m. it was free to talk,
Ooh.
and you had messages. You had to pay up to
Unlimited.
400,
No, just
right?
kidding.
I don't know. Whoever's younger now probably doesn't understand the burden
Doesn't
it was
understand
back
that they
then.
used to be unlimited wasn't
Listen
like
to us, bro.
normalized.
Back in my day.
What happened back in your day? Bro?
Dude,
Back in
hey,
your
I
day.
hate, my dad was like,
Back in the 2000s.
yeah, you know they used to send the whole booklet of who you texted, who you called for the whole month.
Mm-hmm.
And that month, I had 400 messages. I went over. Guess who got an ass kicking? I didn't know about it though. Like I told my dad, and then the next month, man, this is something else. Story about my parents. My dad was like, "Hey," he's like, "Mijo," he's like, "I got you 1,000 messages this month." I was like, "Oh my god,
We're gonna have two girlfriends.
bro!" But 400, oh man, it's crazy times, you know.
Oh
Crazy.
my god.
Yeah, I had 200 messages, and I would text little 8th grader. Like, hey, we gotta stop texting now because my messages are.
But you could call me after 9 because it's
Yeah,
free if
you
you want to
call me
talk.
after 9.
Damn, bro, it's fucking crazy. Did you ever have a sidekick?
Hell yeah, those are
I had
badass.
my first phone was a Razor.
Me too.
Yeah, those are
Motorola, badass phone.
Fuck.
bro. Thinking about it, I don't know how. I always think about this. I don't know how the fuck my parents made it. Just making the amount of money they were making at a time and
Mhm.
providing for. In my
Dude, I
personal
think about
story,
that sometimes.
In my
I think
personal
about that
story, 3
sometimes.
kids, 3 cell phones, mortgage, bills, cars, and not making comparative
Yeah.
to what we make now.
Yeah.
Not making any. Just
Damn,
Bro, minimum
I
wage,
question
bro.
that all the time, man. I think about that shit.
That makes you
Uh,
who you are, though.
Yes.
That's badass.
Yeah, yeah.
If they went through it, you have a good job.
And that's why it's important to get back, man.
Yeah.
And that's why it's like for your mom, and that's why I thank God so much for the blessings He's given me. Cause I like my next goal, bro. Buy land,
Yeah.
and I want to buy like 5-10 acres, so I can put my grandma and my mom there, bro. You know, like I want to build them like a little community, then I'll
So
build
you
me
can-
a house there eventually or something like that. You know, and it's so weird because I see God continuously bless me to get me there, bro. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Like I'm like fuck. But yeah, that's the goal, man. Take care of like your elders, like you know, as they get older, they take
Yeah.
care of us.
I'm gonna tell you a story.
What's up, bro?
Look, so man, you know these last 3 years have been great for me, for my brother as well. We've been successful.
Mm-hmm.
Man, as I was growing up too,
Mhm.
we always received Christmas gifts, birthday gifts. We always got what we wanted, no matter what.
Yeah.
As I started growing up, you know, the world is a lot more technology-wise now. So my parents needed help with bank stuff. So I started seeing, hey, man, they're in debt. Credit card bills up, you know. So we had been saving for a while. My goal was to buy a house. But before that, everything was good. And I was managing some of their accounts. And I saw they owed X amount of dollars. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I told Alexis, I was like, hey, for this Christmas, let's pay that account off. You know what I mean? Bro, the best feeling of my life, and that's one thing I love, like, I 1,000% rather see somebody opening something and seeing their joy than me
100%.
receiving something,
For
you know?
sure.
Yeah.
And when I saw their face, man, that meant the world to me. I was like, you know what, like, man, if I could die tomorrow, I'll be fine. You know, like,
yeah.
they were so happy. They were like, why'd you do that? Well, why did we do that? It was me and Alexis. It wasn't just me.
Yeah.
And, man, the best feeling ever. Like, I
That's
loved
amazing,
it, bro.
That's a
Hell
beautiful story.
Hell yeah, I loved it, bro.
Hell yeah, that's amazing, man. That's beautiful, bro. That's a shout out to them as parents, cause like y'all love them so much, man. Giving back. I mean, I feel you right now, bro. I can feel this right now. You know what I'm saying? Damn, bro. Like that's beautiful, bro. That's something to be proud of yourselves for, man. That's an accomplishment.
And later
Yeah,
on, we're
for your
gonna get
mom.
it back. Watch,
Huh?
because later
Yeah,
on,
for
we're
sure.
gonna get it
That's
back
for sure.
For
from our
sure.
kids. Watch,
For
and
sure,
if
man.
it doesn't have to be a monetary value, it's gonna
Mm-mm.
be something else.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man. I can't wait. Can't wait till. I mean, whenever y'all have kids, it's gonna be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just know, man, kids are amazing. You know, I feel like it's not as a sexy thing anymore, bro. But especially when you have the right person, man. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And even if it's not, then do what's right for the baby. But kids is cool, man. Cool.
Overall, everybody has their own beliefs. Jim Carrey says it. Giving back to the universe, bro. It gives back. Just put
It
it
always
out.
get back.
Hey,
It
just
doesn't have to be money. It can just be a positive vibe. It can be something positive. Picking up trash. Picking up just random things that you do throughout your day.
Yeah.
Just giving out that positive thing is gonna give back.
Hey, Justin Timberlake said it. What goes around comes back around.
Goes around,
you know?
comes around, bro.
Amen.
I
And with
know
But a
that,
lot
folks-
sexier. He's like, what goes around?
I
He's
know
like,
Jonathan. We didn't get to ask.
No,
him.
we're gonna
We didn't
have-
believe in
we're gonna
karma.
have him back on the
Jonathan,
podcast for
we
sure.
gotta ask you that again.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
He
Jonathan.
said he did. He
He didn't
does not
believe
believe
in
karma.
karma or something
Ooh.
like that.
Oh, and I think you asked him, but we didn't. Get
Yeah,
to,
we didn't get to. We were pretty drunk.
Yeah, but
Ooh.
We were like hour 4.
Yeah, it was like
we
almost
talking
3
about-
hours. Yeah,
but I do want to ask him because I do believe 100% what goes around comes around,
yeah, man.
and whatever you
It's
put
a
out.
weird thing, you know. One time I did the dumbest thing, man. I mean, I can't really say because I probably criminalized myself when I was like 18.
Mhm.
But like the same thing happened to me. I'll tell you off air. You know, all makes sense.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I deserve that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, all right,
Payback.
let me go pay this shit. Let me go.
Pay-
You know what's
Payback.
weird? Like also like if you do it on purpose, like that karma stuff, I feel like it doesn't work out sometimes in your
Oh,
favor.
no.
I feel like
What do you
for-
mean by doing
like-
it on purpose?
Like
Well, I
recording
mean-
yourself for social media, like oh,
no,
I'm
no, no,
giving
no,
or
no,
something.
no, well, no, not like that, because I had a friend, right, and I mean, I started working at Taco Bell, right.
I love Taco Bell, bro.
Dude, I love Taco Bell too. Dude. It's
God
freaking
damn
good.
it.
That was my first job, and I remember like me and him would always play like video games or whatever, right?
Oh, is that one friend?
Yeah, that one
Okay,
friend. And I would always be like, "Hey, bro, did you get the new game so we can play?" He's like, "Nah, I don't have it." I'm like, "Dude, don't worry, I got you. I'll buy it for him, right?" And, but I always had that thought in my head, like, because I would hear that, like, "Hey, if you do something nice for somebody, something's because right." And then he was like, "Oh, but I can't play these man." I'm like, "Dude, I got you." And I would always like, "Hey, let's go get some. All right, here, I'll pay whatever." And like now, like I haven't gotten nothing back from that friend.
To
Hey,
this day.
Nothing ever happened to me good because of that.
But like I would always think like, oh, if you do something nice, you're gonna get it back. You're gonna get it
Nah,
back. You're
it's
gonna
not
get it back.
No, you gotta just do
Yeah,
it.
you gotta do it because
gotta
you
do
feel it
it.
in
Don't
your
think
You
heart.
have
about
the great
it.
you have the great memories. I mean, if
And
anything,
then one day the universe is just gonna pay you, and you're gonna be like, I know what you know.
be like, you took too long. Damn it.
Hey,
It
yeah,
takes
fucking
long. It's
did that
coming,
back
bro.
in
It's coming.
seventh
It's
grade.
cooking.
You want to
It's
take a break?
cooking. You want to take another break, or you want to wrap this up?
You want to eat pizza?
Oh, you ordered pizza, bro. I ordered fucking Chili's.
I forgot about that.
We keep going, then cut it off here in the next 10 minutes or something. If you
Yeah.
want to,
Yeah.
please.
All right. We'll take another break, guys. Be back. And we're back.
Third break,
Third break. No, second break.
second break, yeah. What the
Third
hell?
part.
Catching
Got some
our air.
food in us.
Mhm.
That was good.
Who knew $5 would taste so good, right?
Huh?
Oh.
The $5. Dude, Little Caesars is that hood classic, bro. Everyone's
Yeah,
got a
we were
Little
just talking
Caesars.
about that.
$5 for that pizza?
$5 for that pizza.
Come
bro.
on now.
Shout out to shout out to Little Caesars and to Shaq.
Shaq?
Shaq over their shoes.
Why?
Because they kept the same prices, bro.
Oh, the-
everything else went up.
Oh,
the
you're talking
shoes?
about
With the
Shaq
shoes.
shoes.
Yeah, Shaq.
Damn.
shoes.
Hey, I'm not.
From
I had
pizza to
some. I had
shoes?
some.
That was quick turn.
Overall, it's just I'm talking about keeping the same prices. I mean, it's been basically 15 years since we're.
Is Shaq shoes still available?
I don't know.
I think so. I think you can find them at Walmart.
I'm sure they are.
I think you can definitely find them at Walmart.
But shit, we're buying them. What are the prices for Shaq shoes back in the day?
$25.
25, yeah.
Compared to the $100 for Jordans.
Goddamn. I remember my first pair of Jordans that were $100.
How old?
I don't even know what they were named, but I remember what they looked like though.
Me too.
I was like, I was in 6th or 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird because I think my parents realized that like I was getting older and they were like,
he needs some better shoes.
He needs some better shoes. He needs some name brand shoes. Yeah, for sure.
And we're just talking about this as we grow older. We realize what money's actually worth. Money equals time. But buying a pair of $100 shoes for our parents was equal maybe 2 days of work back in the day for them.
Yeah.
You know, and we just didn't realize that. And I don't know, man. It's just looking back at it, I really do appreciate everything that they did back in the day for us. To I don't know. What do you think, Arley?
To get us to where we are now, man. And you had a good question earlier. Go for it.
Go for it right here.
What, as a kid, what did you think was expensive to compare to what you make now is cheap, if that makes sense? As in, growing up, what did you think was expensive to what do you think right now is cheap? And I will put my
your thought
first.
My thought first. I think I used to think Whataburger was stupid expensive growing up. I like what getting Whataburger for the whole family, which it was a lot. Right? It was a family of 5. It was a $50-$60 meal. For now, me and my wife getting Whataburger, they're like, oh shit, that's cheap. You know, I'd rather do that than go somewhere else. And as the cheap side of it,
Sure.
What did you guys think was expensive to what do you consider cheap?
At first, I couldn't think of one, but now I do. But go ahead.
Man, my mom would give us $20 to go to the movies. And I thought it was expensive because all I was able to get was, if I happened to bring somebody, was 2 tickets and popcorn.
2 tickets.
And damn, bro, where was you going? Because popcorn's like $8.
Yeah, popcorn is
expensive. No, well, I mean, at Hollywood 20, which is where I went, tickets were like $4 or $5.
Okay.
So
$9. So you have $11 left.
Yeah, a low $8 for a popcorn.
Okay.
Hey, if you thirsty,
I was trying to make the same. I was like, I think tickets were $7, but no,
Hey, he is right.
Yeah, went on Tuesday was senior citizen
and
night.
if you're thirsty, there's water in the water fountain.
And he is right.
What? You know?
$20 used to get you 2 tickets and a popcorn. No drinks.
And now,
no drinks.
And now look,
if you thirsty, Stacy, go out and get you some water.
And now I've been to iPick, which is expensive. I spent $200 in one night. You know, like it's crazy.
Watching a fucking movie.
Crazy. Now I was just like, okay, like, I mean, it was expensive, but like,
yeah.
Now compared to what you make now,
it's a lot.
Now, if your friend, whoever you were taking to the movies, if they also had a 20, then you could probably go to AMC. $20 for you, like to get the tickets, and then the person the $20 for the concession stand.
AMC was expensive.
AMC was expensive,
but that was mine. Now I can go to the movies and get whatever you want, baby.
Get whatever you want. You want some candy? We don't have to stop at the dollar store. You can get it at the movies.
Bring the big purse so we can put candy.
Hey,
we can do that too.
Even to this day, honestly, I'm not gonna pay $6 for a bag of candy at the movie.
No, only if I forgot.
One time I did it, and it hurt my soul. Hey, we're stopping at the dollar store before we.
Yeah.
Which is.
Man, I've seen people pull out Whataburger at the movies. Okay, man.
Yeah, I'm not getting to that point, but I'm not gonna pay $6 for a bag of candy at the movies.
That's funny.
Yeah. For me, dude, it's freaking Olive Garden, bro.
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden used to be the place where it's like.
The sanctuary.
You're going to Olive Garden.
That's just you're going all out.
And now, you want to go to Olive Garden? No,
it's all right.
Okay. Yeah.
You get a shitload of bread and salad.
Yeah, bro. Yes. Take something to go.
And a soup.
Yeah.
And the soup.
You dress nice and shit. Oh, nah. No, I mean, for me, at first I was like, yeah, but that's the one for sure. Like, I used to get all excited, bro, to go to Olive Garden. I thought that was like the biggest deal, but, I'm just like, yeah, go. Fuck it.
Yeah, we'll go to.
What about you, Martin?
I used to think like the big shit was Golden Corral, bro.
Golden Corral, baby. $11 all you can eat.
Food coma.
I remember.
Food coma.
I remember like maybe like a few years ago, I got off work and I was like at lunch and I was like, half an hour to kill. Where should I go? I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go to Golden
I'm
Corral.
gonna fuck it up.
Fucking no, dude, it's disgusting, bro. It's so it was
like
so
it?
bad. I was like, hell no. Everything was stale, nasty. I was like,
What
fuck
time was
that.
it?
Huh?
It also depends on the time that you go, I think.
Bro,
I went like around 1
um,
p.m.
What's the best buffet I ever been to?
A buffet I've ever been to.
Mine is China River on Spencer,
Really?
Pasadena. That one is honestly, of all buffets I've been to anywhere, that one is pretty legit. What do you think?
Buffet.
Man, I'm gonna hit a little old school. Man, Cece's to me is one of the best
Which
places.
one?
Cece's.
Hey, welcome to Cece's.
Man,
I feel like every season has the
Spencer?
same guy saying that, bro.
No, Cece's. Have you been to Cece's recently?
the one on Spencer?
No, but
I got
other
older,
ones,
no.
No.
they changed a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For the good or for the bad?
For the bad.
Oof.
Oh no.
So the only Cece's that kept it OG is the one on Spencer and Strawberry, near Strawberry.
Yeah.
That's the one. I like that one. But other ones.
Welcome to Cece.
Welcome to Cece's. Yeah, for sure. But other ones, the one on near Sanders Street, the one on here 45 South, they're all bad.
yeah.
They all changed. for the
If you
bad.
never heard of CC's, it's just like it's like $6, all you can eat pizza, and you could like go up there and be like, give me this, and they'll make it for you.
I want a special pizza.
I want a
Yeah.
special-
Did you ever
Make you feel
ever
real
have those
special.
problems with I don't know, but it happened to me a lot where I was already like 10 and under 8, you would get to eat for free. And
Oh
your mom-
yeah,
your mom would be like,
yeah.
He was 11, 12 years old with
he's
a
8
mustache.
years old. He's
Yeah, yeah.
Los niños aquí crecen muy rápido.
or like they would give you
Da leche, da
a
leche.
coupon where you have to like color it for Thanksgiving or some shit like that. You get like $3 off or something like that. My mom would have us coloring the goddamn thing outside.
Oh,
God damn.
My wrist hurts, Mom.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna save these $3
always so
It's
$9.
$9.
Like, I was like, Mom, I'm already 13. Just say you're 8.
You say your fucking name,
Mom, I'm
Juanito.
13.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude, those
Kids
times.
here grow a lot faster.
Yeah. Oh my god.
God damn. Well, my friend Arley, what's your closing comments, man? What you gotta say, bro?
Man, all I gotta say is it's crazy that you have to come to a podcast. I mean, first time meeting Martin, right?
Yeah.
But I've been knowing Yair forever. I've been knowing you for a long time as well. It's crazy you have to come to a podcast to know and talk and realize how amazing people are that you can just easily reach out to. You know, hopefully we don't have to come on again in front of a microphone or anything to just hang out again and just realize, because I mean, a lot of the views that we've seen today is the same thing that I see, and it's amazing to feel that vibe, you know.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
And man, thanks for having me here. I've had a great time. I've enjoyed it,
Thank you
and
for coming.
man,
For sure. Thank you for coming.
I'm really
man.
really blessed in life to have people all around me and to have you guys in my life as well. You know,
For
Martin,
sure.
that goes out to you as well.
For sure, man.
Man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, man. I'm so grateful, and thank you so much for coming on, man. Really fun podcast. How was it for you,
Alexis.
Alexis?
Bro, it's a great experience, bro.
Awesome, man.
It's awesome, bro.
Awesome. Well, Mr. Martin, the man himself, Nava.
No, I mean, like, thank you
you
for
got,
coming
bro?
out, Arley. Nice to finally meet you guys, both of you guys. I've always heard about you. Like, I was not heard about. Saw y'all in high school, I feel like, but
Yeah.
I just never, like, I don't know, like, we didn't talk at all.
Never got the chance.
Yeah, I never like
No,
crossed
we
paths
did.
or anything. But like, I mean, it's true what everybody says. Like, when they're like really awesome guys, really down to earth, they're not cocky or any of that stuff. And like, yeah, you like for sure, like you've shown it. I mean, I congratulate you with your job, getting your house. That's super. Like,
Thank you.
In the heights, baby.
In the
with
heights.
white folks.
first generation, like,
With the white folk.
yeah, man. Like all of that, even like hearing your story about how you guys paid off like your grandma's like account and all that. So that's super. That's like
Yeah.
super humbling stuff. I mean, it just speaks so much for you guys. Like,
I appreciate
volume.
that.
yeah,
Definitely. Yeah. What you got, bro?
I don't know.
Chilenas in his
I don't
backyard.
know.
That's all he has.
I don't know.
Take a shot. You want a shot?
We are going to talk about this. I'm going to ask you a couple questions after the podcast.
Okay.
But overall, thank you so much for coming.
Nah,
I
man.
really appreciate it. Alexis, you know, you guys know how I feel about y'all. Y'all are really close friends, grew up with y'all. Y'all's parents. Thank y'all and them so much for what y'all done and helping us out as a family as well, coming to the United States. I don't know, man. It's just thank you.
That's awesome, man. That's beautiful. And I think that's so cool you said that, man. By your parents. I mean, I don't know if I ever have the privilege of meeting your parents, man.
You will.
But your parents are some awesome people, because just by the way y'all two are, it speaks volume, and the great job they did, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's beautiful, man. The way y'all speak about each other, the way y'all speak about life and people, good energy, good vibes. And that's why, we love having people like you on, and we love having you on, because that's what we're all about, man.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Positivity, positive energy, man. Being good people, man. Wholesome. So, heck yeah. Awesome time. Anybody got anything else?
That's
Be
it,
careful.
bro.
Stay safe out there with this
Stay
election,
safe.
bro.
And we'll see who's the next
Stay
president.
safe. Stay
See who's the next
strapped.
president. Yeah.
Stay strapped.
Just kidding.
Not us. Not us.
Texas, baby.
Texas.
Nah. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Later.